And as we last left our heroes...
Gunt!
Which does not make any fucking sense, because you literally stole their music, you fucking asshole!
Yeah. Fucking, what a world, right?
Like, and I get it, like, he's, like, really good or whatever.
But that's the thing, Jonathan. When you're really good at something, people forget how much of a shithead you are.
Also, if you're really
Kobe
handsome,
Bryant.
that admonishes all your crimes.
But, I mean, fucking, like, Eric Clapton looks like my dad. And has always looked like my dad.
Is your dad Eric Clapton?
Wow. That explains the guitar. You were born to do this.
Well, my dad, he does buy a lot of guitars.
Huh?
And, I mean, he plays, but like, I mean, just like basic stuff. And he bought a Stratocaster the other day.
Oh, it's a Milli Vanilli situation. Your dad was actually playing, and Clapton's up there just like miming it up.
That would be some shit. Like your dad is Eric Clapton in the studio, and Eric Clapton is Eric Clapton on like the press tour.
Kind of like a Hot Rod situation, only not bullshit. but it
like,
is bullshit.
But like, why did he do this bit where he like tries to like hype me up and say I'm really good?
Wait, who? What?
I just I don't know. My brain.
What happened? Who's hyping who?
I don't know. My booty hole hyping up my taint.
Why? Oh dear.
See, I just
so
like,
we still have to hit record at some point, right? We have been recording. I knew it.
Wait.
Okay, just for context, I look over at Justin. I was like, "Are we recording?" He just looks at me and nods yes.
Did you catch that whole like Clapton bit?
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, there,
Been going
bud.
for about 2.5 minutes now.
But yeah, fuck Eric Clapton. He's a racist piece of shit. Also, Jimmy was better.
Speaking of Hot Rod, which we totally just watched, and this isn't a bit because we changed our minds, it's time for us to spin the wheel live on air.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what it lands on.
Oh. Fucking turning back the wheels of time here, bud.
It can turn back time.
Oh, it looks like that says one-hit wonders.
Yay! It totally doesn't say Kindergarten Cop review.
And it definitely didn't land on something else 3 days ago.
Okay, I mean, let's be real. What it really landed on would have taken like quite a lot of time and effort, probably. And that's something that I just don't have at the moment.
Well, it was one of those things, like, if that wasn't the one it landed, like, for this episode in particular, like, because it's like we're recording these, like, 2 days apart.
Yeah.
Like, if we had the full week, I think we could probably do it.
Yeah, so we'll leave it on the wheel and come back to it.
Because it's a good idea.
I had my shit set aside. Like, I knew what I was going to talk about. And it's not just, like, bad books or comics. It's anything that we know of that's bad writing.
Yeah.
We're going to talk shit about it.
Oh, yeah.
And that's my excuse to shit on Frank Miller, which is so fun.
Because he is a crazy man.
But then we were just sitting in the living room, and we started listening to OMC's How Bizarre, which is one of my favorite songs.
Oh, God.
And we thought it might be more fun and easier and not needing as much prep to do an episode on one-hit wonders that we enjoy.
I'm not going to lie. I low-key had like a mini, like a stress attack. You were like, oh, shit, we're changing the show. And I actually like managed to get some material for our... I legit pulled it out of my ass, but I do got some doozies whenever we do talk about, at least on the bad writing end.
Sure.
Of things.
And you know, like if this one peters out after about 30 minutes and we don't have anything else, we can still go right into it.
I mean, technically, this still falls under that category because one-hit wonders, a one-hit wonder doesn't have to be good.
Yeah, no, I mean, but be terrible. Soulja Boy springs to mind.
Yeah. Oh, man. Unfortunately, I think that doesn't count, right? Because didn't that dumb fucking song "Kiss Me Through the Phone"? Wasn't that like a thing?
I don't know.
People listen to.
Let's say what Wikipedia says.
Yeah, so we're gonna
check it out.
There's gonna be a lot of like phone searching on this episode.
When did Crank That come out? Was that like 07?
That was like my senior year of high school, so it was like 07, 08.
Well, according to Wikipedia, it's not.
When did it come out?
I don't know. Soulja Boy is just not a one-hit wonder.
Okay.
Yeah, we just go to the One Hit Wonder wiki.
Well, his second hit wonder, "Kiss Me Through the Phone," long story short, I'm just saying it was bad. And people loved it. People ate that shit up. I heard somebody play it on the fucking speaker at work the other day, and I was just like, is this a bit? Am I being punked?
I feel like I can't actively recall what "Kiss Me Through the Phone" sounds like. I can hear Soulja Boy clearly.
You don't have to know. I wish I didn't.
Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie.
That was my senior year.
Well, you know what's funny is if you go back, because I found the Wikipedia page and it's got like the ones listed by decade, and you go back to the 1950s, and there's a lot of stuff that hell I've never heard of. There's Lollipop, which everybody knows.
Yeah.
Rockin' Robin.
So the Jackson 5 covered that song.
Yeah. So like the people who did the original one, Bobby Day, he was a one-hit wonder.
That sounds like a 50s one-hit wonder name.
Yeah. And then you've got in the 1960s, you've got "Do You Love Me" by the Contours.
Ooh, Monster Mash. Mm-hmm. That's
Monster Mash.
It was
Monster Mash.
I'm scared. I know we're gonna want to sing a lot of these songs, and then get all of the lawsuits thrown at us. It's gonna be great.
The Capitals hit "Cool Jerk," which you might know from having been repurposed for the Cool Whip jingle.
Oh no,
it might have been before your time.
Probably,
but because
I'm baby.
Fun. Yeah, you are baby.
Oh. I'm looking on this list, and this is kind of a not random, like a more obscure song. Have y'all ever heard "Iron Butterflies" in Agata Davida?
Yeah,
all 17. It's a really good song, but goddamn, it's
the Simpsons did a joke about that.
Yeah, where it's like 8 hours long.
Yeah, it was in a church service, and the organist just passed the fuck out at the end of it.
Granted, that's not the longest song I've ever heard.
No.
Oh shit, Green Tambourine Lemon Pipers. That's a good song.
Me and Mrs. Jones is a one-hit wonder, but like several people have covered it and had hits with it. Michael Bublé does a really good version.
Wait, Roy Clark was a one-hit wonder?
Yeah.
I figured he'd have more hits.
Then you've got what again is like one of probably my favorite songs, and I'm gonna make a list. I'm gonna make my list of going through these, what my top 5 favorite one-hit wonders are. Maybe you guys, if you want to, you do the same.
Let's just make this list live to tape right now.
I mean if we're
I'm writing on this piece of toilet tissue right now.
Thank God I already half-assed started this upstairs.
Like notepad that was in the basement and needs to redistribute that well.
It is the mouse pad, so yeah.
I'm already at like 12.
Okay, we can do how.
I mean, I don't know what I'm literally scrolling through lists right now and just doing this. It's like fucking rewriting the script live. Do it, fuckers.
Pass out the pens, please. From the pen cup.
Oh. It's a pen cup. Oh, I'm getting the pub pen.
Ah, shit. Sugar from the Archies.
And see, I already know like what my top 3 are. I have some that I just love.
Is it Archie and the Archies?
So we're just doing our opinion.
Top hit from
top
Riverdale.
5 one-hit wonders.
Our favorites.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh God, excuse me. Oh God, fuck.
Okay, I'm also going to put ones that I don't particularly like, but I think will be fun to talk about.
Sure. Like we're going to talk about whatever. Is like I just want to talk about my favorite ones. Oh God. I had recent for like late lunch, and it's killing me.
I was about to say, are you dying?
Peanut butter hits me pretty hard for some reason. So
we're all just writing shit down.
Riveting content.
Riveting, bro.
Listeners, Listeners, if you
we would probably cut this part out.
no, because like that was like 6 seconds. It's fine. Listeners, if you have some favorite one-hit wonders, leave them in the comments of this particular episode. If you're listening to it, someone or somewhere that has comment sections, or put it on our Facebook, or leave it in a review where you talk about how handsome we are, that sort of thing. A lot of options there. Because your reviews, I think 5 of them that we have so far, they encourage us to keep doing this stupid bullshit that we do. And, while you guys are writing, I did hear from one of our listeners the other day.
Oh, yeah?
That our show got them through finals because she enjoyed it so much. So shout out to Reagan, who I have actually known literally since she was born. Glad you've enjoyed our ridiculousness.
Yes, thank you very much.
I'm glad you think we're funny.
Yeah, no,
Which I'm going to apologize in advance for this episode because, I think the funny's coming. We're just writing a script.
Yeah, no, we literally, I showed up here and we sat there for about 30 minutes while Pat ate. And then we decided to scrap the thing that we had been talking about. And now we're just sort of seat of our pants on the rest of this. And I'm trying to talk while also writing down my list of things. And I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with myself so far because I sound decently coherent while I'm writing down things like play that funky music, white boy.
Now, see, I don't agree with some of these, though.
Make
a note, and that'll be content for us to talk about.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming we're going to talk more than just about the ones that are our top 5.
Oh yeah, no, like if there's anything that stands out, make a note, and we'll get there. Because like Cannon, you already said you had fucking 12, and I'm up to 9 now, and I'm still in the 70s.
I was trying to think in the realm of what is a definitive one-hit wonder. Even if I hated it, it was definitely going on the list. But if we're talking favies now, I do have to do a little bit more research.
Yeah, because I'm just going with my favorite ones, and there are a lot of these so far that
Headstrong by Trap. Fuck you, Chris Taylor Brown. Straight shoot with cannon.
Straight shooting. Pew,
This
pew.
isn't the show, but fuck you, Chris Taylor Brown.
Yeah, Trapped is terrible, and that guy is a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's
Garbage.
Which
I'm sure you all remember from Cannon's many mentions back during the quarantine story arc of AYCH.
Through Glass was not Stone Sour's only hit. I say nay. Scars by Papa Roach? Oh, you're fucking wrong. This list is wrong.
Did they not hear?
Some of these people have had more than one. Yeah, their first big hit that is arguably bigger than Scars.
Yeah.
Well, it could be that they're just going by the Billboard Top 100, and if
that's true.
This is
one got on the top of the rock charts, but not the Billboard chart. Because I'm on Wikipedia.
I'm on SpinDiddy.com. 88 one-hit wonders.
I'm on Wikipedia.
Yeah, here I'm going to message you.
I'm
that
just going to
Cannon.
go to Wikipedia with
Yeah,
everyone
I got you. Just go to the Caging
Thank
Greatness
you.
chat, which is not public. So you guys
Y'all
don't get to enjoy
aren't
it.
in this.
Yeah, this is our fun thing.
Y'all aren't in Oh, I'm so sorry. This is dumb.
Yeah, but people like us when we're dumb.
This is true. Hey, I'm glad we're getting people through finals.
Yeah.
Thank you, Reagan, for listening to us being stupid.
Yeah, and our friend Justin, not me, but a different one, he listens to us on his routes because he's one of the best delivery drivers. Not going to say which one because I don't want to dox the man. But he's a good friend. He also bought some of our merch, which we have available at CagingGreatness.com. We're going to have to make a website for that. I'm trying to write shit. It's
a website for
tpublic.com/user/Caging Greatness. You can also follow the link tree that we have on all of our social medias. It'll take you right to it. It's the top link that's in all caps. It says, "We got merch!" Because we got merch.
The merch is on.
We've got some new stuff coming up soon. As soon as we finish the designs, we have some ideas, and keep an eye out for that. And if you're listening to us, you can also give us a follow on the Facebook or the fucking TikTok, which ignore the most recent one because we just
we might as well just
ignored that
delete
shit.
that one.
Oh no, we'll keep it up.
No, we'll just keep it up for the meme. So I got to,
That was an alternate reality.
I just got to like the late 80s and I'm like, holy shit, there's a lot of like D tier hair metal bands.
I'm mainly sticking to, just like, I guess the decades I've been listening to music. I've been breathing air, I suppose.
So here's a song that I've never heard of from 1982 by someone called Josie Cotton, and I'm real curious now. It's called Johnny, Are You Queer?
Well,
Okay. Oh my God.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's about it's written from the perspective of a young woman that is questioning her relationship with the titular Johnny. He approached her and asked her on a date, only for him to spend most of his time with his friends and various men that she believes are homosexual. Because of this and Johnny's apparent ambivalence toward her, she questions Johnny's sexuality, asking him if he is ultimately queer.
Oh.
That is a real song that happened in 1982.
Yeah.
Well, I learned something today. I think we all did.
Oh, yeah. The moral of the story is stay away from one-hit wonders, but they're bad for you.
Oh, man. We just need to go over there and have a good old Cooney dog.
I'm sorry, and if anybody knows this, if anyone knows, another friend of the show, Joe, he just heard that and he is losing it, and I love him for it. But, God damn it. I forgot the point I was going to make. Shit! I'm sorry.
Do you know who also, a famous sibling, also had a one-hit wonder song?
What's that?
You guessed it. Frank Stallone.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is. Joe, I've been doing a lot of talking like
Oh
this
my
at
God,
work.
I
I've been
forgot
calling
about
tickets.
that.
Oh, walking in, I got some food here for you there, bud. You got to put that in the grease. You got to put that on the flat top
going
there,
a little
bud.
bit over the speed limit.
And I'll just get stuck in it. I'm just like, God, I really need to stop. Like I've gotten stuck in several other voices other than mine at work. I mean, it makes the day go. It makes it interesting. Some people get a kick out of it, but sometimes I'm like, man, I gotta stop.
I mean,
like those moments where you're like you're talking and then you think to yourself like, wow, I am obnoxious. I need to not.
I forgot I have coffee over here, which is probably a bad idea. But I'm doing
Welcome to the Cough Cast, everybody.
yeah, I'm the only one who's not coughing as of right now.
Hey, everybody cough on Justin.
Oh, I said coffee.
Good for you didn't.
I mean, look, it's not COVID because we're all vaccinated. It's just going to be a regular cough.
God damn, I forgot the 2000s were a fucking hootenanny for one-hit wonders as well, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There was one I saw on there. I was like, damn. That threw me back.
I am getting down to my last one. If we're doing top 5 of our favorite
well,
one-hit
I'm up
wonders.
to 14.
Holy shit, favorites, and we're writing.
And I'm in 1988. So,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
it's going to go way the fuck down once I hit the 90s, because 80s are much better to me. Because in the 90s, you got like fucking Vanilla Ice. Fuck you, Vanilla Ice.
And Marcy's Playground and Chumbawanga.
I smell shit now.
Fuck off. Fuck off. That song sucked when it came out, and it sucks today every time it comes on a goddamn indie station. I'm looking at you, 101.7 or whatever the fuck. Jesus Christ. Sexy, stop trying to make Sex and Candy happen. You've been trying to make it happen since the fucking late 90s. Stop it. Straight shooting cannon. Fuck Sex and Candy, okay? Pew pew TM TM TM. Not that show. Hashtag. Hashtag not a sponsor.
Who's that loud?
Oh my God. No. Oh no.
Oh my God, I lost it. Wait,
What?
never mind. I found it.
Okay.
How Jonathan got your groove back.
Yeah. there's-
Welcome to the spinoff where we take Jonathan around town and help him to be extremely promiscuous.
Jesus Christ. All right, can I just... Oh my
You
God,
can
everybody's
stop-
list longer than mine. I got to keep going.
you can stop.
No.
whenever you
Y'all
want
talk
to.
about your list while I'm
you
still
just-
making mine.
We're
we're
just
still
talking,
writing.
yeah.
We're just, we're just gabbing.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
But
and
see, like Justin said earlier, and kudos to you, you did it way better than I did. Like, but you're like talking and writing. Like, I'm pretty sure if I'm talking and writing, I'm just going to write down the words that I'm saying because I'm weird like that.
Well, it helps that a lot of times at the shop I'm trying to work and do shit, and somebody's talking at me, and I have to not just go, yeah, sure, no, sounds good, but also to actually engage with them because I am listening while also doing the shit that I'm trying to do because it's my job.
Fair.
So I'm pretty good at this multitasking, and
but even though multitasking is bad for your brain,
it's not great. Like,
bad for your brain, you say?
This is very hard, because right now my mouth is going and my hand is on like 40% autopilot. So even though I'm writing down what I want to write down and I'm saying what I want to say, it fucking hurts.
like Justin's just on like what's that word? Like remote drawing. He's just feeling the spirit, and he just
these are the favorite one-hit wonders of like General Clyde McMillan from the Civil War.
I'm in the 70s now, and I am remembering that a lot of the one-hit wonders of the 70s fucking sucked.
Yeah, they were not good.
I skipped right the fuck through the 90s.
Sorry.
I put like 3 things down, but something we mentioned earlier. That, by the way, Crazy Town's Butterfly is a shit show of a song. And it's terrible.
Wait,
Fuck
what,
that song.
wait, what song?
You know
Butterfly.
that song. You know that song.
The Come Mother.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
one.
fucking- But I'm
it's
not,
on your list, isn't it?
yes, but but my list is not top because that song is dog shit.
No, I'm writing like legit some of my favorites. I thought that's what we were doing.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
And there's
now we could definitely going to talk about some of the worst in our opinion as well.
No,
like,
for sure.
Oh yeah, mine is just ones that I think we should mention.
However, I'm going to limit that to just scrolling through Wikipedia instead of writing all of the ones I hate down.
Yeah, no, and we did mention earlier something we were talking about to where, it's the idea of, are there one-hit wonders who we followed through the rest of their career that we believe like their one hit wasn't nearly their best thing, and should people take a look? And I found one because I knew I had at least 3 or 4 that would come to mind, and I had one that I think people really need to give a second look to, and I'm gonna have like other songs for it, and I'm excited for that one, and I'll give you a hint for it, listeners, while I'm still fucking writing this shit down. Bop.
Bop.
It's Hanson.
Yeah,
that one.
Hanson had a release probably about 10 years ago that was amazing, and I will bring that up in more detail later. And there's another one, a band called Hello Goodbye.
I remember them.
They did a song called Here in Your Arms, but their other song that I loved was called Shimmy Shimmy Quarter Turn, which was after I already had my nickname set up. So I was predisposed to love it.
Well, with Hanson, I feel like I remember them more closely. Like they came out with more stuff outside of, obviously Mbot was like their biggest song, but I kind of feel like I remember them more than that.
It was like, I remember hearing it. I think it was like on one of those fucking Now CDs or whatever the fuck. But like years after Bop, when they I would say at least 5 or 6 years, maybe even longer than that after the fact, they came out with a song that really wasn't that bad. I don't remember the name of it, but
there was, like I said, there was a whole album they did recently that was very R&B-ish. The music video for the lead was based off of the Ray Charles scene in the original Blues Brothers. Weird Al was guesting in the video. It was really fun.
Okay.
I love Hanson.
Holy shit.
Because they're really good outside of that one song that they're known for, where they were all fucking teenagers at most. And I feel bad for them because they had a lot more to offer, and I think if they had not been super popular as teen idols, they would have found a lot more success later on in life. But they're still doing well.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
But you know what was a good vehicle for one-hit wonders, and that was the Now Music CDs compilation.
Yeah.
And I just found out that the current installment of Now That's What I'll Call Music is up to volume 108.
Fucking hell.
What? No,
God,
I mean they probably have that with spin-offs and shit, but I know they haven't reached the hundreds in the actual Now CDs.
No, that's the actual Nows.
I'm calling bullshittery on that one. I'm seeing them
remember-
in stores. They're only in like the 70s, which is still ridiculously high because they started like when I was in like fucking junior high or high school.
Like, I remember, like, when Now That's What I Call Music 5 was new.
I remember the first one.
The first one came out in October '98.
Jesus.
And something else that I think this lends a pretty neat discussion to, because I've finished my list. And
What'd you get to?
I got to 28 because I ran out of room.
Oh, goddamn. I don't think my list is
I ran
going to be
out of
that
lists.
long. I'm sorry.
That's how TikTok is actually a really great avenue for up-and-coming singers and songwriters to do their music. Because some of my favorite songs, some of my favorite newer singers and artists, I found through TikTok. Including
That's probably one of the easiest. I say easiest relative. I mean but that's one of the quickest ways to get your song out there is if you can make it TikTok viral.
Yeah. There's a guy named Ian McConnell that I really like. I would say look him up. Ryan Mack is an Irish singer. He had a big hit for his for Spotify called "Broke." That was fun.
Yeah.
And another one that I wanted to give special mention to. His name is Isaac Hunter, and he is the son of Stephen Page, formerly of the Bare Naked Ladies. And he is really good, and he wrote a song exclusively about Nicolas Cage called "I Want to Be Your National Treasure."
Oh.
And it's really fun. And
That's awesome.
We follow him on the TikTok, and I'm going to tag him in shit when we post this because I want everyone to hear him because dude's great.
Yeah.
And he comes from a really solid musical background. And, his dad is from one of my favorite bands.
Mm-hmm.
And his stuff is really good. And he has a pretty sweet mustache, gotta say. So, yeah, everybody definitely check out Isaac Hunter, Ian McConnell, and Ryan Mack. Those are my three favorites. There's also a couple others.
This has been Shimmy's TikTok Minute.
That's right, my TikTok minute.
But like there was one time we went out, we were at a Mexican restaurant and they were playing like, contemporary like pop music. And I remember like me and Tanner being like, literally all these songs are from TikTok.
Yeah, well, they're from the radio and then they're put onto TikTok.
Yeah.
Also, there's a guy named Robert Grace who does one that's really good called "Fake Fine." He has a lot of other good songs, but I like that one too. And that's not like some of the other ones, like the teenage female influencers that have musical careers all of a sudden. I don't know those. I haven't listened to them. Don't much care to. It's not my speed. But these people I mentioned are really great, especially Isaac Hunter. I just wanted to give him a special shout out.
All right,
But you know what's the best TikTok song?
Oh, for the love of God! I think I'm not going to enjoy this.
I'm not.
Do it anyway, though.
Go ahead.
What do you think about rolling down in the deep?
See, that shows that I haven't been on TikTok in months because I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck.
I got-
We have repeatedly talked about astronauts in the ocean several times on AYCH.
Oh, it is bad. It is. I don't know why.
Which even though I know it's really popular, like it has over 400 million plays on Spotify. I personally haven't encountered it on TikTok, but it's a big TikTok song.
I run into it all the time on TikTok.
All right, y'all, I'm stopping at 10. I'm done. I'm starting.
I mean, like I have a top 5. That's good enough.
All right.
And with some miscellaneous favorites.
Yeah, I've got 27, so I think we're good.
I think we're good. I'm ready whenever y'all.
Oh yeah, let's hear them songs there, Bucko.
Our entire list is Justin's list, there, bud. No, I highly doubt that.
So my favorite one-hit wonder, and honestly one of my favorite songs of all time, is "Looking Glass." It's Brandy, "You're a Fine Girl." It was the opening scene of Guardians Volume 2 with Kurt Russell.
You're a fine
Yeah. I said, Brandy,
Good shit.
you're a fine girl, but God, my you be.
Copyright strike.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the '90s singer Brandy.
No,
I know. I
never
thought
much
that's
cared-
where he was going
No, I never much cared for her.
But her sitcom.
I never much cared for her.
But Brandy,
I never much cared for her.
what about her brother Ray J?
I never much cared for her.
What about O.J. Simpson?
He's a fucking murderer. God damn it.
Justin coming in with the hot takes.
But he was also very funny in the Naked Gun series.
Trying to find the positive.
And then he killed 2 people.
Yeah, that did happen.
See, look,
Glass of OJ with he did it on there.
Yeah.
Shirt. Can we do that?
Yeah, no, that's a great idea. I'm gonna put that down.
Oh no! What am I?
It's just going to be like a fucking Minute Maid jug, and he did it. I'm doing it.
Oh no!
This might be the last episode.
yeah, we just start aggressively distancing ourselves.
I'm already getting with my PR agent right now.
For
It's like, I
calling
don't
a
know.
murderer a murderer?
All right, so you're one-hit wonders, eh?
One-hit wonders. Let's talk about it.
Well, here's a hit song from Norm Macdonald called "He Totally Did That Shit." OJ's.
God
Are
damn.
we all like going around taking turns? Or are we all like doing our
yeah,
list?
let's do it.
that. Yeah.
All right,
so,
Pat.
Pat, you're up.
I mean, like I said,
Just your number one. Go ahead.
I'll start at my bottom because I went sort of reverse chronologically.
Can I just say that I hate that you're going diagonally across several lines with every line?
How dare you do the thing the way you do it?
I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
Like you're the writing. Their line. It's fine. That's just me. It's just me being weird. Go ahead.
Yeah, call the goddamn cops.
Well, if you insist.
Hey Google, call no.
Excuse me, Tuscaloosa PD. Yes, O.J. Simpson's a murderer.
Sorry.
It just reminds me of that Facebook meme. It's like Tweety Bird, it's like hip thrusting and looking sassy. It's like, yeah, call the fucking cops. I'll have sex with them.
You know what? Let's remember these. Let's write them all down and make the first ever Cajun Greatness Spotify playlist.
Okay. Yeah.
How about that?
Well, that's we did already write them all down,
Yeah.
so that helps.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, we can do that.
Hell yeah. That's a
Okay.
snazzy idea.
That's a good idea, Cannon. Give me a fist bump.
Fist bump.
Bump. Pat.
Yes.
Number one, buddy.
All right, my first one is No Rain by Melon. Not my number one, but the first one I'll be mentioning.
Sure. Yeah, it's a good song. It's a good song.
You know what? That almost made my list. It made my list of what I think are definitive one-hit wonders because every time that song's on, I'm fucking singing it.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
It's catchy. It's fun yet depressing.
Makes you want to dress up like a little bee.
And there's a
That's
lot
the
of
bee
these-
song?
Yeah. that's
The bee song.
There's a lot of these one-hit wonders that would be like definitive one-hit wonders that aren't on my list because they're not my favorite one-hit wonders, but I like them and they are pretty definitive.
My list is definitely not my favorites. It's just the ones that stuck out to me.
Sure.
But the first one I want to talk about, we're taking it back to 2003
Okay.
with I Believe in a Thing Called Love.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Now, every time I would make myself in these wrestling games on The Last Generation where you could do your own theme song, that was my theme song. And it's also my number 23 because I was going chronologically.
That's a fucking bop.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Like I feel like The Darkness is what Greta Van Fleet tries to do but fails.
Yeah, no, that's a really good point. Yeah.
It's like they're taking that 70s hard rock, but instead of just literally being Zeppelin, they're just like, let's make it a little modern. Sort of like what King Gizzard does with 70s prog rock.
Yeah. Anyway, they broke up for a while because the lead singer
Yeah, he was
had a massive cocaine problem. But he's clean. They're back together now, according to all the press that I've seen. So, yeah, they're doing good.
I'm glad for him.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
If I ever had a chance to see them perform that song live, I would completely just white girl out.
Oh, yeah. No,
Woo girl all day.
Yeah. I would lose my shit.
Okay, like I said, I'm sure I have several other favorites, but I just narrowed mine down to top, I guess, no particular order, 10 of my favorites. And I would have to start it off with a song that I did in a band. I think every band fucking does this song, but it's Lit's My Own Worst Enemy.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Oh yeah, I have that on my list.
The song that was in every fucking movie of that era,
Every rock band game.
Every rock band game. I'll still easiest song in the world. Like I said, I will still play it on guitar just for shits and gigs. It's a simple song to play, but
Yeah.
I mean, I like unironically like that song.
No, it's a fun song.
And I only remember like one other, like, I don't even know the name of the song, but for some reason the music video, it's just like a giant Pamela Anderson, and the band is like Gulliver's Travels, like walking on this giant Pamela Anderson.
That does sound familiar.
That is bizarre.
How bizarre.
How bizarre.
R.I.P.
Every time.
And Justin informed us that they're dead.
he just dropped that fact that all the members of OMC are stone cold dead.
I think the lit song you're thinking of with Pamela Anderson was Miserable.
Okay.
But yeah, actually, no, that's a great segue because my number 2 is OMC's How Bizarre.
Oh!
That's legitimately one of my favorite songs. It's so good. And both of the guys in the band, they were brothers, are very, very dead.
A band of brothers, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yep. I will say there was one time you came over and you played a cover of that song. That was really good.
Yeah, that was on the cover series.
It's for you, Pat.
It's an Australian radio station. Let me see if I real quick look up who did that one because it was a good cover and
Cover How Bizarre?
Yeah, they covered How Bizarre. You were pooping at the time. Yeah, that's from Triple J in Australia. They're like a version series that they do on YouTube where they get the Australian hit artists to cover songs, and it was by Alice Ivy, and it featured a rapper named All Day and a singer named Adette.
Okay.
I remember when this song came out. I remember even singing it back in the day, but and it definitely a one-hit wonder.
Oh yeah,
all day, every day.
Like, granted, like I never really heard it until listening to classic rock radio.
That hurts.
How
me.
bizarre on classic rock radio?
That hurts me in ways that I can't articulate.
Wait.
Or like,
or are you just talking about just like local radio stations in general?
Yeah,
like the 80s, 90s, and today.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
That makes sense.
Not like 106.9 the Eagle.
Because if I'm listening to the Eagle and fucking How Bizarre starts playing, I don't care where I am, I'm going to pull over. And I'm going to call someone because I have questions.
That was Jessica by the Allman Brothers and followed by Neil Young's Southern Man. Now OMC's How Bizarre.
That is How Bizarre indeed.
Also, let me get this out of the way, since we're, uncaged and whatnot, there has to be like a new rule established for like what makes a rock classic, because as far as I've always understood it, rock isn't considered classic rock until it's like at least 25 years old. I don't know why that's a thing in my brain. I've just always understood it that way.
I think a lot of times they go by the Hall of Fame rules, whereas like it's 30 years before you're eligible for induction from your first hit single to go into the Hall of Fame?
Jesus.
Something like that.
All I'm saying is we got to change the rotation on these radio stations. That's all I'm saying. That's all. I don't have like Sirius or anything. I'm sticking to this like old like caveman radio shit.
You don't have Sirius, but you are serious.
I'm super serial right now about Sirius not having it. But I'm just saying, change it up a little bit. Like, I'm sorry. Like, just it's annoying.
I remember I was one of the last few times listening to classic rock radio, and they played a Stone Temple Pilots song, and then it just like hit me in the old.
You see, like that's the thing. Like they're right there. If like the 25 thing is correct, then they'd be right there ready to go.
But this was like 5 years ago.
That's how I felt the first time I heard Red Hot Chili Peppers Under the Bridge on classic rock.
Oh, I could, yeah.
Yeah, that one hurt.
God, that's a good band.
Yeah.
Well, what if you heard Headstrong by Trapped on the classic rock stage?
I would kill myself.
Call and complain.
I'd be like, Pat.
Why are you just trying to make me puke laugh?
I'm sorry. That might be a recurring theme on this show where I make Pat laugh by doing gagging noises.
Because little behind the scenes, behind the music, behind the bit, I learned that over the course of quarantine, I found something like a new laugh trigger for me, and that was hearing people gag.
Hey, Pat.
Hi, LA Beast here, and today I'm gonna. Anyway, Pat, what's another one of your favorite one-hit wonders?
Well,
For those who can't see, which is everybody, Pat is as red as his shirt
He
right
has
now.
a red Cesaro shirt on. Very snazzy Cesaro shirt.
Y'all trying to kill me.
I'm sorry.
To be fair, I haven't done the thing. And
He's
I
about to do it. He's about to do it.
Because knowing my luck, if I did it, you wouldn't laugh, and then I'd feel like a jackass.
Finger guns are back.
He'll do it. He's crazy.
Nobody shoot her. I get it.
Hey, you can't kill yourself if we kill you first.
I drank all my coffee, and it wasn't Wilkins coffee.
All right,
Bang, 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 bang.
like for real though, I have to see. I'm just curious. See, I
No, you got to. You got to commit to the bit. Hey, Pat.
I did commit.
Like you got to make the face. You got to make eye contact. I'm talking like watch. All right, everyone. See, this is why we need a video podcast. Okay, Pat, look at to me now. You look at to me. Look at to him. Okay. All right, Pat. You have to commit.
I mean, granted, the faces you make, not just that one, but you make some hilarious faces.
I've been told I have a very animated face.
You do.
You make great
Expressions
faces.
are excellent.
Now, Jim, in the
Like there's a reason why I have like a handful of your pictures as reaction gifts.
I mean, there's a
honored,
reason
bro.
why Cannon's picture is
Straight shooting.
the album art for straight shooting. Now, Jim, I would have to say, in the future, for if you try to do the gag bit, you have to goddamn near gag yourself.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's what's stopping me. I'm concerned that if I do it, I'm going to throw up all over you.
You know that's Russian roulette, baby.
I don't like it.
That's the name of the game. Was that a one-hit wonder?
Actually, I think name of the game was a one-hit wonder.
Who did that one?
I don't know.
Now, granted, I have a pretty low floor for making me laugh. I laugh at the dumbest goddamn things.
You really do.
All right, Pat, hit us with another one.
It's Crystal Method for name of the game.
Oh, they've had more than one hit.
Oh, yeah.
They had to have had. Yeah.
Probably. Pat, yes.
But my next one is absolutely "Story of a Girl" by 9 Days.
That's a really good song.
Oh, this is a story. Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
I love
a good
the walk
one.
out of that song.
Yeah. I mean, that's a solid song.
That's a problem with me and one-hit wonders. Like, songs like that, I've heard.
Yeah.
I know it backwards and forwards. I can't tell you what the name is or the band.
Mm-hmm.
That's
See, that's me with all of Blink 182.
but you just said the band name.
Yeah, like
You know,
I know that it's the band. I just don't know the names of their songs.
Yeah, but I know.
I mean, that's fair.
But that's kind of the trouble just looking at like a text list. It's like I might know a lot more of these if I had like like the opening riff or the chorus or something to like jog my memory. But like
Yeah, that's true.
I remembered enough just from like sight value. But yeah,
Yeah.
"Story of a Girl," kick-ass song.
It's like a really good, solid
It is.
song. Jonathan.
Alrighty, we're going to the 80s, and anytime this song came on the radio, I was jamming.
Sure.
And that is Safety Dance by Men With
Oh, that's on
Hats.
mine.
That's a great one. I love that song.
Also, the music video for that song is fucking dope.
Uh-huh.
Like, a lot of, like, early 80s music videos are great because of just, like, how, like, weird they
That
are.
was We're Gonna Dance If We Want To.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a great
Safety.
joke in Scrubs about that, where Turk is talking to his wife Carla about their child, and it's something about like, well, what if he wants to do dance classes instead of sports? And Turk is like, baby, he can dance if he wants to. He can leave his friends behind. And then he started doing the whole song. And then later on, Elliot comes by and says, Carla, what's going on? Turk's doing his stupid safety dance thing. Oh, you got to be careful. You remember what happened the last time I told JD that the commissar was in town?
Damn, that was a good
Oh shit! I just thought of another one.
Oh, there you go.
Oh! But yeah, Safety Dance.
Safety dance is a good time.
You're gonna have to forgive me. Like I was jumping around in the Wikipedia article for One Hit Wonders.
By House of Pain, jump around.
No.
Jump,
Although that
jump.
was on the list.
Jump up, jump up,
That's
and get
on
down.
my list.
I was jumping
That's a good
around
one.
decades.
Okay.
And I don't know. This song was, if my math is correct, almost a decade after My Own Worst Enemy. We're going with a classic, Fountains of Wayne, Stacy's mom.
Oh,
Solid
yeah.
song. Solid song.
That's on my list, too.
Like, and I believe like one of the like writers of that song, I guess one of the members of the band, passed away like what, a year ago now?
Yeah.
yeah, it was the singer,
Of
wasn't it?
COVID.
No, I
shit.
don't. Wasn't the singer? I think it was the songwriter. One of them. But I'm pretty sure he died of COVID.
Sheesh.
I'm gonna look that
Yeah.
up.
Watch him not even be a member of the band. But still, if he wrote the song, R.I.P. I mean, R.I.P. in general. But you gave us this treasure. The video was funny. It was just like a parody of what like Fast Times at Ridgemont High for the most part. Only it was a little kid and like a full grown.
Like looking back on that video, just like there might be some of this is a little weird now, a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the bass player and the songwriter of that song. Bass player Fountains Wayne died of COVID.
That's
Also, Bowling for Soup does a fantastic cover of it.
really.
Yeah, they apparently they trick. I remember I saw a video of them like telling everybody, "Hey, we're gonna play our hit, Stacy's Mom, yay!" And then they're like, "By the way, assholes, that's not our song, but we're gonna play it anyway."
That's a really good impression of the lead singer,
Thank you.
who is also the voice of Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes, this is true.
What?
Wait a minute, I just gave another one away. Impressions is on the wheel. Fuck.
Now, what?
Well, I mean, you better believe I'm going to pull out my Bernie Sanders bit.
No, yeah. No, well, the way we're going to do impressions is we're going to all write down like 5 or 6 that we like, and then put them in a hat and then draw. Ooh. So there's no guarantee you get your good shit.
Oh, so we're gonna. You know what?
I like that.
You know
idea.
what?
Yeah.
Even better than I thought. I thought we were all just gonna like do impression. Everyone has to guess what we're doing.
Yeah, we are.
Same thing, but random.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like it.
yeah.
I like it.
I think that'll be a
love
fun
it.
time.
I want some more. Okay.
But Bowling for Soup is really good.
I really enjoy Bowling for Soup.
I love those guys.
Yeah.
Right. So
Is it Cannons? Or?
No, it's Justin's turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, because you brought...
he did Stacy's Mom, where we learned we had another downer.
Also, I saw them on one of the one-hit wonder lists for obviously 1985, but that's another one of those bands where I swear they had more
High
than just
School
one
Never
hit.
Ends was a
that
chart
was a hit.
topper.
Yeah.
That was a big chart topper. I disagree. Like, whoever's making those lists is wrong.
Yeah, some of these lists are like we're obviously going by internet lists here because again we decided to do this like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, last minute.
I don't even think it was that long ago.
I'm also keeping a tally of how many people that we're discussing are dead.
Oh, fun! Yes, I love games.
I imagine it's quite a bit.
We're up to 12.
Oh my god!
So,
All right,
for me, my number 3 is a classic 80s song. It's one of my favorites. And the band also did a James Bond theme song that was not great. But that is Take On Me by A-ha.
Ah, yeah.
Nice.
I
forget.
love that. And you know who does a great cover of Take On Me? Ninja Sex Party.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do good covers of a lot of shit, but they did a really good one of Take On Me. But the music video was groundbreaking with the animation.
Yeah. It's like top 10 best music videos of all time.
If you feel like doing a Instagram deep dive on a Canon guy on Instagram, I was bored as shit one night back home and they put on the Take On Me filter and did the fucking bit. I'll be gone. Just fucking scream. I'm pretty sure no one was home that day. Thank God, because I would have woken the whole house. So. But yeah, classic. Love that.
I love those guys. Yeah, it's a really solid song. Pat.
My next one is a little more. Well, I guess not super current. It was probably early 2000s or late 90s. But my neck, my back, lick my badge and my back.
Sorry, I had to do the Nia Jax version on you.
Sorry. Yeah, but my neck, my back, lick it like he. Goddamn, I love that song.
God, I'm shocked that one didn't appear. I was scrolling for days on the Wikipedia. That didn't show up. It is a one-hit wonder. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm confused as to how I didn't see it.
I probably just happened to skip over it. But that is a banger.
You know, I still like Milkshake better as far as
that one comes to mind.
2000s highly sexualized song that children probably shouldn't be singing but are almost exclusively singing.
Oh my God, there are kids singing WAP right now somewhere.
Yeah.
know.
The kids
my God.
WAP.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, wet and
Eats my
gushy
ass.
is so much worse than wet ass pussy.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's awful.
I when I heard the censored version, I was just like, you know what? I can't believe I'm saying this, but give me the normal version.
Yeah, like
Wet and gushy.
how is it any better?
It's
no,
not.
it's
not.
worse.
It's worse.
It makes me uncomfortable.
It's worse.
Like I have to fix it in my head to where they're saying wet and gushers.
There's no way that there's
because I like gushers as a candy. They're celebrating
Wh-
candy.
What do you think is squirting out? Is the gushers goo?
There's
Ugh,
no way.
God.
There's no way. There's.
I might
Oh my
actually
God.
gag for real.
Oh my God, Pat! Why did you commit to the bit? Hashtag commit to the bit. New shirt at T Public. No, I'm
Commit
kidding.
to the bit. Don't commit to the bit.
I'm just saying, like, there better not be a Kids Bop version of that song.
Oh, you know.
No, there's no
They're
way.
It can't be.
There's no
Oh
way.
my-
There are just
Can
some
you just-
songs that you just can't.
No.
You just can't. And
it's
I'm
like-
not trying to sound like the boomer here, but come the fuck on.
But it's like trying to put Pulp Fiction on TV. You just can't.
I mean,
do, though.
they do.
They do, but like, can you just imagine like a 5-year-old singing "If he eats my ass, I'm a bottom feeder"?
I'll never forget the time that Liz came barging in to tell me that line that she heard in the song, and she's just laughing, just having a grand old time. And I was like, "That's, I mean,
Swipe his nose like a credit card.
how can that?" How can that song does have some fucking banging ass lines too?
What?
God damn it!
Like, even though it's literally just like 3 notes and a beat, it is a
Yeah.
banger.
And plus, the best thing is we finally got to dance to that song on Jonathan's birthday.
We did.
Yeah, and it was fucking wow. We went off.
Oh, you can imagine.
I heard you went pretty crazy there, Pat.
It's like any bring Celebrity Deathmatch back and just have Cardi B versus Nicki Minaj or some shit.
And then Megan Thee Stallion comes out of nowhere with a steel chair.
It's no fair. It's not a handicap match. It's not the fair.
But speaking of very highly sexual songs, I was looking at the list and got reminded of this one. I don't know if you know this song. It's called by the Veronicas, "Untouched."
Do a little ditty from it.
I'll play it for y'all
what?
after
I got
the.
nothing.
Wow,
It is like the most like desperately horny song like ever. It's
I don't
like
know that one.
I have wow.
It
this
came
is
out like '06.
the first one that we've mentioned that I have never heard of.
But like basically the song is just like, I need my pussy blown out. it is way too like fucking like tensely horny, but it's also kind of a banger and I like it.
So kind of like the updated version of the Divinals, "I Touch Myself."
Yeah, but it's less explicit than that. But you know what they're talking about.
That shit almost made my list. If I would have had time to make longer than 10, I probably would have had that on.
Oh
my
man,
list.
that is another banging masterpiece.
That's just a
And-
bang.
and
That's
the-
just a good song.
It
From
just
Austin
goes to
Powers too.
It just goes to show like how
Oh God, I wanna
cleverly
see Austin
worded it
Powers
is.
now.
How like Veronica's like it's about sex. How like Cassie's Me and You is about eating ass.
Yeah, that song's about eating booty. But yeah, it's like when I play it for y'all, not even before the lyrics start, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, this bitch needs to get laid.
Well, going a little way back, I don't. Somebody may have to look this up for me. I don't remember if this was 80s or 90s. I believe it's 80s, but I've just always really enjoyed this song. But I believe it's pronounced her name Elena Miles, "Black Velvet."
Oh yeah, I think that's like early '90s.
Yeah, I want to say like 92, 93.
Oh wow, I
sounds about right.
I thought it was like late 80s, but
It's a real bluesy song.
yeah. From what I've read, it's about Elvis. You know that hack, but
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, no one knows who you're talking about there.
The man who stole
Elvis Costello? That is that
Man who never wrote a song in his fucking life.
Yeah,
You know, that
and
guy.
he stole a bunch of music and got the credit for it.
Yeah. But anyway, Black Velvet
Died on
is
the shitter?
is a good yeah, died on the shitter.
Died on the shitter.
He
And-
died on the shitter there, bud.
And Black
Excuse me, I'm just having a heart attack.
I mean, I
over
might
here.
be wrong on this, but I think the song Black Velvet is about Elvis or something related to Elvis or what have you. But I've just always thought the bass in that song.
Yeah.
You put on some headphones with some decent fucking bass in there. I'm just like, that's totally a Jim song right there. It gets me pumped.
Yeah, you'll totally shit your drawers to that song.
I shit in my pants.
I did just thinking about it.
For me, my next one is a 90s pop song. A lot of these that I like are going to be pretty poppy. That's my thing. But Deep Blue Something's Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yeah,
The classic song about a man who's telling his girlfriend, please don't leave me because we kind of like that one movie that has Mickey Rooney being incredibly racist.
I feel like I've heard that song every time you've been over here for like the past 4 times.
I do like that song.
I know you like that song.
I mean, I played it on guitar the other day, and then I played it on the YouTube.
We all scream the lyrics.
I'm not saying what about
All of these copyrights, they're striking. Fuck you, Warner Brothers. I don't know.
See, we know when Shimmy's coming is when that video pops up on our TV. Like the second that our Wi-Fi is in range of his phone, it just boop,
You know, strangely enough, if you know we're watching something on the TV, I mean, if you know our fucking surround sound's on, you could totally do that.
I could.
You could, like, that's your Titantron video, and the song's playing, and you come through the door with the money in the briefcase, just ready to party.
It's like how when we used to go to the downtown pub and they had
R.I.P.
They had the jukebox that you could.
Oh, yeah.
I would always play Sugar Ray's "Fly" as I was walking in because Liz despises that song.
And the best thing about our TV is that it doesn't even have to be on for you to cast something. Like, if it's like plugged in, you can cast something; it'll automatically turn on.
Yeah, but the sound won't be on though.
Yeah,
but if we're like watching like Rhett and Link or something, then it just
Justin's here.
Yeah, that would actually be cool. I want your next entrance.
Okay,
see if we can pull that one off.
Well, yeah, if you've got your TV on Sunday morning when I get here for our pool day,
try me.
All right, we'll see.
Try me, bitch. I did a little crab stance for some reason. I don't know why.
Yanked his arms up like a fucking
The animal most likely to say, try me, bitch.
Hey, Cannon.
Yes.
How does Aziz Ansari sound like when he's falling off a short height?
Oh, shit.
I mean, I have given that one away on the podcast already, so that one, I don't know.
That never
I think
fails.
that's a funny bit.
old.
It's stupid, but I think that's a funny
It
bit.
never fails to make me smile. It makes my day.
Pat, what do you got?
Another one of my favorites, a pretty recent one, comparatively speaking, and that Somebody I Used to Know by Gautier.
Yeah,
That's a good song. I love that song. And that was also a song that Jonathan was caught accidentally singing a couple episodes ago.
Yeah, no, that was fun.
Wait, what?
You were singing somebody that you used to know.
God damn it.
Like, I just love the meme. Like, this dude literally just dropped one song and fucking dipped. And then he became somebody that we used to know.
It's almost like he planned it.
Well, he's still making music for like the TVs and shit, like for people to buy the rights to for things, and he's doing well.
Like, he has a successful musical career. It's just not like, I'm a personality and a figure that's making like top hot bops.
I mean, it is really fun to just walk into a room and go, somebody.
Since you have the longest list out of all of us, Shim, like how much overlap has there been so far with our lists?
There's
one song.
All right, well, for me, there's been quite a bit.
Yeah, well, for my list,
for me, we share My Own Worst Enemy, right?
Mm-hmm. For me, the only overlap was The Darkness. That was Jonathan's pick.
Okay.
Gautier. Do you guys remember that one band that did called Walk Off the Earth that did the one guitar cover of it?
No.
Went on Ellen and fucking choked.
No.
Do you remember when Ray William Johnson's band did a cover of that song?
Wait, when the fuck did Ray William Johnson have a band?
My Favorite Martian? Or Your Favorite Martian? I don't remember.
Oh, the YouTube channel where they just did songs? I didn't know that was his quote-unquote band. But, God, that was like one of the early like YouTubers that I followed on purpose back in the day. And I kept looking at his wallpaper. I'm just like, wow, he had to buy 2 copies of Watchmen to make that happen. But it was pretty slick. I always told myself, if I had the fuck around money and like I have a room in my own house one day, it's going to be like wallpapered with preachers. I'll just buy like 2 shitty sets of the trades. And
Well, just like take the books and Xerox them. You'd make
That seems like
high
a lot
quality
of
color
work.
copies. That way you don't have to destroy the comics.
Because just find like
which would be cheaper. I don't know. I'd have to pay somebody professionally to put that shit on my wall if I wanted to do it anyway. So
Yeah.
I mean, you'll just have to settle for a wall full of pops.
I mean, I do like our pop wall.
Yeah, and there's plenty more waiting for you.
If we ever
Staging greatness. No, that's not.
if
right.
we ever went to video, we have a preloaded background.
I just want the world to know I have a giant, a full set of Marvel Lucha pops waiting for me at the shop. But them shits cost money,
Yeah.
and these days it's almost like you got to pay to breathe air. Who's next?
Jonathan.
Me.
Yeah.
Okay, if this doesn't count as a one-hit wonder, I got a different option.
Okay.
500 Miles by the Proclaimers.
That's
that's a
definitely a
one-hit
one.
wonder,
Oh, okay, that's what I thought. But yeah, that song fucking slaps.
You know who does a really good cover of it live?
Who?
Imagine Dragons.
Speaking of which, I'm mad at them. They have a song on the radio that I can't get out of my fucking head.
I like him.
They have like
I don't hate them.
I've just been really mystified how they become the most tagged as this is the worst band in the world. They just sound
I love
fine.
them. I love them to death, but I blame
Yeah.
Corey Taylor. And people actually listen to Corey Taylor.
I'm just what is I feel like when I think of world's worst band, it's something that's just fucking just poo poo doo doo
Kid Rock.
toilet sound just clanging and banging. I feel like their music's competent. It's not actively bad.
They
to
have
me.
very catchy songs.
I like their
extremely catchy songs.
I'm just sort of
and
lost in
I think it's because Nickelback stopped producing, and the world at large needs to have some sort of inoffensive rock whipping boy.
Well, that
Because I've noticed there's a big shift lately too from Imagine Dragons, because they've been pretty quiet, to AJR.
AJR.
Yeah, they're a newer band. They did Sober Up with Rivers Cuomo, and if I played any three of their songs, you guys would
I
recognize.
was about to say, you're just saying words I don't know.
Yeah.
But I really like them as a band. Their shit is really good. I enjoy it. It's poppy, but I like it. But they're rapidly becoming the new whipping. But there's some TikTokers who have always been no, everyone's musical taste is what they want it to be. But then all of a sudden, everybody's musical taste is fine, except if you like AJR, you're a piece of shit. I'm okay, that seems like a pretty harsh reaction to inoffensive pop music. Maybe go fuck yourself,
Yeah.
I think the reason people don't like it is because it's so inoffensive, though.
Well, I mean, God forbid there just be some fun, happy, peppy music that most people can enjoy,
Are you really trying to tell me that Imagine Dragons is worse than Astronauts in the Ocean?
No, that song is just another kind of terrible. But
or
I'm
Limp
kind of
Bizkit?
in this group. I'm in the minority. I do not like Imagine Dragons.
And that's fine. But to say that they're a terrible band and that people who like them go to hell, that's...
They're their best stuff is a 6 out of 10.
Well, I mean, that's just in terms of your opinion of their
Well,
music
yeah,
they
I mean,
make.
obviously, all of this is
Yeah.
our opinion.
Yeah, as a band, they're not bad at the musicianship.
Yeah, I mean, they're a competent band.
And
but-
they do a good live show. They're
I
they're
believe
good
it.
live. But I get it. But no, it seems like everyone needs to have some sort of whipping boy in terms of pop or rock music. And it should always be Limp Bizkit, but it keeps changing.
Yeah, I bring him up again. It was just because Corey Taylor, he also does just tours, just spoken word tours. He'll play maybe a couple of acoustic songs and what have you. And then I remember one time he would say, and it started a beef between him and the lead singer of Imagine Dragons, where he's oh man, it's not Nickelback anymore. The new card carrying worst band ever is Imagine Dragons. I was just damn.
And Corey Taylor is the lead singer of Slipknot, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me,
Oh no.
anyone involved with Slipknot has negative room to talk shit about anybody else.
Pump your brakes, kid. Those guys are Iowa national treasures.
Hey there, bud. Those guys, they're Iowa national treasures. I love their song "People Equal Shit," my boy.
Man,
See,
left
to
behind.
me, they're like the toddler versions of Guar.
But they're better than Guar, though.
They're a lot better than Guar.
Like musically,
Yeah. Musically,
like
I will agree. But it feels like Guar as angsty teenagers. It feels like the Pokemon evolution to me.
But this isn't shit on the band that has more hits than all of the hits we're talking about.
Well, and talking about Corey Taylor, like, he's one of my favorite singers. I love the band. I love Slipknot. Stone Sour is all right. Like, I mean, they're a good rock band.
That first album doesn't get talked about enough.
Yeah.
That first CD was really good.
Yeah, and then they had one that came out, like, 2012 or something that was really good. But his solo band
Thank you.
is bad.
Okay,
It is bad.
I finally sat down and listened to his fuck around CD that he came out with last year called CMFT, Corey motherfucking Taylor. With the exception of maybe that first song that came out, CMFT Must Be Stopped. It's stupid, I know, but it's catchy. I listened to everything else. Jesus Christ, Corey. I love you to death. Like, I even bought your book. I love your fucking book. I love your music. Grew up with your music, but this ain't it, Chief.
This ain't-
Jesus Christ.
God,
like,
this-
you know, but here's the thing. I respect him having fun with his dad rock right now.
Yeah.
Also, a book not fest back up and come to Birmingham because I'm very salty about not being able to see you live last year. I love you, Corey. CMFT sucks, but I still love you.
Also, I still have not forgiven him for being involved in Nostalgia Critics' The Wall review,
Oh, the nostalgia critic.
which was...
Whose turn is it?
It was
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, fun fact.
It's
most
your
of,
turn, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. So, you know what?
What was your fun fact? Pat?
Yeah, fun fact. Most of the Nostalgia Critics movies are on Letterboxd, and guess what? They're all really bad.
Yeah.
Oh, well, and also,
you
very
call them movies,
unethically
though?
made.
Can you call them
Yeah.
movies, though? Like, are they?
I mean,
Technically.
Oh, well. But, I mean, again, I've
They
just
shot To Boldly Flee, which is 3.5 hours and 7 days.
I've also, I just want to let this known, I've actually changed one of mine since we've started recording. But, you know, just to keep it fair and honest.
Sure.
This isn't it, by the way. It's coming later. But I don't know if, I mean, I know when this song came out, it was pretty big. It played everywhere. And even if I'm lucky enough to catch it, like, on a random radio station today, I still think it's kind of a bop. Its band is American Hi-Fi, and the song is Flavor of the Week. But weak as in, oh, I'm so weak. Not weak as in 7 days.
You know,
I've
I
never heard that
want to
song.
say that I know that.
He don't know anything. He's too stoned. Nintendo.
Oh, yeah, I know that
I
song.
wish that I
Okay.
could. Man, I fucking love that,
That
stupid
wasn't a
song.
bad one.
Like, I really. A lot of mine are like based off of, I guess, like me actually listening to music. Like, I really didn't get I knew music was a thing that existed throughout the eternity of existence. But I didn't really I didn't become the music person until about maybe about 96, 97, when I actually made a point to seek out artists and bands and musics and rappers, performers in general. But yeah, I know that was another song that was probably on a few American Pie Presents movies soundtracks or some shit.
for
But
sure.
I always enjoyed it.
Yeah. No, I remember the one. It's not a bad song.
Yeah.
And this is a good spot. We're going to take a brief intermission, and if I can get it to work right, we're going to have another episode of Caging Karaoke.
Ooh.
And this one is also, if it is, again, all of this is predicated on me getting this to work correctly, so we'll see how it goes. But it is also one of my favorite one-hit wonders that I did not mention, just because we want it to be for this particular instance. So hope you guys enjoy, and we will be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we once again present Caging Karaoke.
yeah,
Absolute nothing.
yeah, Huh? Yeah.
What is it good for?
Absolute nothing.
Say again. Huh? Yeah.
What is it good for?
Absolute nothing.
Ah.
I despise.
It means
Destruction.
innocent.
Lives.
Means here's
Thousands.
Mothers
eyes
with their sons go out
Fight.
and lose their lives.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Huh? Yeah.
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It ain't nothing but a heartbreaker. It's got one friend, that's the Undertaker.
Ah. Arts are not finishing his shit well. So I'm just like, great. I mean, somehow in between The Force Awakens and Rise of Skywalker, J.J. Abrams just shit the goddamn bed.
No, like he also just rips off other shit that people have done.
And then it,
I mean, he's trying to be Spielberg. So bad.
Beyond all that, tell me if this is true, because I think somebody told me, or it was quoted from somebody that worked over there, that somebody said that there's no extended canon or extended stories to use in movies, when that is the farthest fucking thing from the truth.
Yeah,
I think that's an actual quote from somebody. There was like, there's no other Star Wars stories to adapt to the big screen. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
I think
They're still being written today.
I think that was Kathleen Kennedy. I could be wrong, but
but then also like when they
people get really weird about her though.
yeah,
they
it's
do.
weird.
They do.
Because it's like, yeah, even if she did make like horrible mistakes with Lucasfilm, are you really going to blame like shit on the woman who brought you like Back to the Future, all of probably Spielberg shit? Like, you want to shit on that person who got that shit made?
Or she's a woman and she don't know by Star
I mean,
Wars.
that's the reason why, is because the bitch has a vagoo. And people are just like, I'm just going to shit on her because she has a vagina.
And plus, like a lot of them probably don't know that she got Back to the Future made, and it wasn't until Star Wars and Lucasfilm that's like she became like this a known name and face attached to this property.
And the thing is, it's one thing if it's just randos on Twitter, because like, I mean, some people just don't know. But like, if you are like some media nerd pundit, like, you have to know some of this shit.
Yeah, you would think.
But they like, people don't like, they either willingly misrepresent, or they're just like, it's like, I'm just going to do bare minimum of research because God, I hate.
But talking about our favorite one,
Did you fucking record that shit?
man,
I knew it had to have been at some point.
I saw it.
It always is. Always.
Y'all could have warned me before I said some more embarrassing shit. Fuck y'all.
none of that was embarrassing. We all agree with the things you said.
Yeah, J.J. Abrams is a creatively bankrupt shithead.
Look,
Yeah.
I lost faith
Agreed.
in that son
Or
of a
it may
bitch.
not even be him. It could
No,
just
it's fucking him, because
Really?
Wrath of Khan, like Star Trek 2, the one he
Yeah.
did, he's like, no. This Benedict Cumberbatch character, it's a brand new character.
And then it
Some
was
dude named John,
Khan.
and everyone's like, that's Khan. It's Khan. Just say it's Khan. He's like, no, it's not Khan.
They Arkham Knighted us.
Then you've got the fucking scene with the radiation and the hand on the windows, like, you will always be my friend. Like, you're just remaking Wrath of Khan, you some bitch. And he's like, it's not Khan, I swear. And then he gets the movie, my name is Khan. Like, fuck you, J.J. Abrams.
It's lying the
I'm
whole
still
time.
mad about that shit.
And plus, I do wonder, like, what this sort of like Predator handshake army is just like Star Trek fans, Star Wars fans hating J.J. Abrams. Although, we'll say, as someone who's not really into Star Trek, I still pretty well like the first Star Trek movie.
I like the first one.
I liked the first two, and I say that because I haven't seen Beyond yet.
Beyond was not great. And I like Wrath. The second one he did wasn't awful. It was just a ripoff.
Yeah, But I haven't seen Wrath of Khan either.
So that's fair. Like,
Never been a big Trek fan.
And that's fair. I'm not a big one either. I'll watch it, but I mean, it was Khan. It was clearly Khan.
My dad would shove all the Next Generation movies that came out. Like he would always rent them.
Yeah.
And even as a kid, I'm just like, I don't care.
I liked Next Generation. It was good.
I'm not saying it's bad. It just wasn't my bag.
That's a show I've had on hold for a while because I was like, you know what, I'm going to watch Next Generation.
Do you know who from Star Trek had a one-hit wonder?
Patrick
William
Stewart.
Shatner.
Leonard Nimoy.
Whoa!
Oh, was it the Bilbo
It was the
Baggins
Bilbo
song?
Baggins song.
Yeah. That is the best thing ever.
I was going with like William Shatner's spoken word horse shit.
Oh yeah, well that was for like a
I
convention.
think it's going to
and
be a long, long time.
Till touchdown brings me round again. To find.
Speaking of one-hit wonders,
Also, Ricardo Montalban had a great chest in Wrath of Khan.
It was rubber.
It was still great.
Oh, it was a good chest, but it was rubber.
also,
Makes
even
me
though
sad.
we haven't heard it yet, a round of applause for Cajun karaoke.
Yeah, if that's the thing that we did, which it should be.
It should be a
Yeah,
thing.
we'll figure it out. Yes.
I really enjoyed the first Cajun karaoke.
That was fun.
And even though I know what the next one is, I haven't heard it. I know what it is, but I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'll send it to you as soon as it's done, but I think it's going to turn out well.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
Who was next on the docket for
I
Favies?
was.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so we stopped because it went first. So for me, the next one is by Billy Paul, and it's the song "Me and Mrs. Jones." You know about infidelity.
Yeah.
It's a damn good song, though. Really, like, I love smooth R&B. You know, like Boys to Men. I adore Boys to Men.
Boyz II Men
You know,
are good.
like I just love it. And so this one is such a good. Just that opening, like, me and Mrs. Jones. Oh, it's so good and smooth.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a big fan, you know.
How much whoopee was made to that song?
Oh, so much. You know, just so much sex.
Saw an ant crawling on the mic stand.
I killed a flea earlier on my sheet of paper, but at least there's no spiders this time.
Fleas. Oh, good.
Yeah, and it wasn't like it was like a gnat, really, more of a gnat.
More than likely a gnat.
But yeah, so that brings our insect death total up to 4
Yeah.
on episodes that I've been a part of across our shows. But yeah, so me and Mrs. Jones.
Abaddon, you're not doing your fucking job.
Abaddon? And Michael Bublé did a really good version of it also. And I like Michael Bublé. You know, my dream job would be lounge singer in Vegas. Michael Bublé, Bobby Darin, you know, some good shit, right?
God damn, Michael Bublé is good at what he fucking does.
He
buddy.
is, isn't
I'll
he?
say it. I'll fucking say it.
I love him so
Like,
Only
much.
misstep Michael Bublé has ever done is Santa Buddy.
You know, I like that for what it was. Yeah, there was a whole...
It's no homo, the song. Just be gay.
Just be gay, Bublé.
I will say it's a lot better than all of the quote-unquote woke remakes of Baby It's Cold Outside. Because those are terrible.
I can imagine.
And, like, here's the thing. I will still... Like, I get why that song sounds bad now.
Yeah.
But I will defend it because the context in which it was written was a comedy. Like, the original movie... There were 2 sets of people, and it went back and forth between one girl who was being all tee-hee and flirty with the dude who wanted her to stay, and then another one where the woman was very, like, overtly strong and was trying to keep the dude there because he was only there so that the other girl could have time with the guy because it was like 2 sets of friends. But the whole thing was written just tongue-in-cheek and silly, and that was the point of it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and I get why it sounds
people
bad
do
now.
take like the wrong messages from it.
I mean, hearing that song, like, I never really got that idea.
Yeah.
But, you know, people.
And a lot of it, I think, depends on who's singing it. Because if you've got
Yeah.
Dean Martin
Yeah.
singing it,
Yeah.
then you're like, okay, I get it. That's cool. But I went to the University of Alabama's Hilaritas production. It's that thing they do where they do, like, they get the big orchestra, the bands to do Christmas music. My grandma used to take me. I try to go every year if I can. I love it to death.
It's a really good time. I went as a kid. It's
Yeah.
a great event.
It's a good time. And there was one time where they had the choir singing it, and they did Baby It's Cold Outside. And the girl they got to sing it sounded terrified. And the dude they got to sing it sounded like someone needed to make sure he didn't follow the girl to her car later on. I don't know if it was just their classical training, but if you're singing like, I really can't say, but baby, it's cold outside. That doesn't fucking work, right? That's not good. And hearing that version, I'm like, I totally get this shit. Because if you're not, like, if she doesn't sing it in a playful way, and the dude doesn't sing it in, like, a really smooth, fun way, like, where they're clearly just flirting, then yeah, that shit's kind of fucking creepy. So I get it.
A little bit.
Yeah,
I get it.
But like, I don't know. I'm tired of hearing the song because I like even outside of its problematic, whatever. I just don't like the sound of it.
That's fair.
I'm just not a fan of it. But I like the discourse around this song. It seems like it's like makes me think time is a flat circle.
It's very cyclical. Like it comes up like every couple years, and because like some new group of people is just finding out about it, and like it's the same goddamn arguments each time. And like I'm not saying there's not like some stuff that should or shouldn't be addressed. It's just kind of like there's literally been nothing new added to this discourse for the last probably 6 or 7 years.
Exactly, and people will be like, "Why don't you care about?" And it's like, well, because I'm tired of having this conversation.
This is the exact same conversation.
Like it's just like because you made it exhausting.
It's like the Tropic Thunder thing with like Robert Downey Jr. Every 20 minutes, someone's like, "That's not okay," and then someone's like, "That was the point," and then it goes circular and it's round. But the point is,
God forbid it's someone who's never seen the movie.
Yeah. The point of all that was, I thought Michael Bublé's Santa Buddy was kind of fun. In like a cheeky way.
If he was just like, hey, bro, let me at that dick, it'd been a lot funnier. But it just seems like
I'm not sure that the general audience of Michael Bublé would really want to hear a song about him trying to fuck Santa, though.
I don't know. Would they? He's a handsome man, and there's a lot of horny women that it was like, hey, let's have Michael Bublé kiss a dude.
I mean, yeah, I suppose you've got a point.
Go around the table right now. Who would you want to kiss Michael Bublé? Go.
Well, that was a lot that happened.
Oscar Isaac. Oscar Isaac, mustache and all.
What?
Oscar Isaac. Smooching. Let's go.
What are you saying?
Are you at
Oscar Isaac?
What's the question? You said a guy to smooch Bublé, right?
Yeah.
I just threw out Oscar Isaac.
I watched that tape.
That was the first name that came to mind.
See, Oscar Isaac is a great actor. He can act all over my face, neck, and chest.
God damn.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. The best episode of all time.
This might be our best. So, Pat, what's your next song? Fuck shit. Oh my God.
My next song is, to me, S tier. Like top 5 Pat song playlist track, and that's "Bulletproof" by LaRue.
Shit, I was literally just about to bring that one up.
Now I would say LaRue, like I don't think she's a one-hit wonder because I think she just has hadn't had the same success in America as she has in England.
Well, also because they broke up because it was her and the guy she was with who did the music, and they had an acrimonious split.
Yeah, but like I remember like some of her other stuff being singles and shit, but also too like
"In for the Kill" that was on the Bayonetta's trailer, and "Bulletproof" too.
Yeah, but like. But Cody has a really good knack of just like picking out new bands and be like they're going somewhere and then they'll be successful. Like he was the reason I knew about like Ellie Goulding, Imagine Dragons, and LaRue before they actually blew up. And then when I heard it on the radio, it's like, God damn it, because I've heard this song 100 times. But
I mean,
this is a good one.
It slaps. I so like turn it up every time I hear it. And like it's legitimately one of my favorite songs of all time. I love LaRue. She's a great musician in herself. Even though LaRue, I know it's a group technically, but you know what I mean.
And that was on my list too. That's the second bit of overlap.
Second! Boom!
And I heard right around the time it got popular a bluegrass version of it. Oh. It's actually really good. I will make a note. I will send that to you when we're done recording.
Hell yeah.
I don't know why, but every time I go to the pisser at work, there's a bluegrass version of a Pink Floyd song that plays.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, and it baffles me. The music that plays out front sucks. It really does. When worlds collide and people start playing the tunes out in the back that are playing out front is when, Jack is a real dull boy.
Jonathan.
But speaking of a song that does not suck,
Huh.
I mean, we haven't talked about it yet. We got to get it out of the way. It's What Is Love by Hideaway.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Shit. No more. Just Judy chopped an empty can, thank God.
Like that is like an S tier song for me.
It's a good song.
I mean, it's great. It's fucking. It reminds me of Night of the Roxbury. I knew it even before that, and that movie
Same
just
here.
like reminded me of it even harder when it came out. I mean, even the skits before, because this was the era where I was still kind of watching and paying attention to SNL, and just like
But
so good.
But if you like a more modern version of that sound, there was this female singer who I don't know if she was big or not, but I heard her like early 2010s through fucking Cody of all people. Is Chiesa.
No, that's new to me.
But yeah, that album, it fucking slaps. It's called Sound of a Woman.
Okay.
And it very much sounds like that 90s like electro.
Like, yeah, 90s techno sort of.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fair. It's a good song.
And she has a really good voice.
Can.
I may have to adjust my list now because I just thought of one. I don't have a boot. You know what? I'm just gonna throw it out there right now.
Let's hear it.
Fucking Eiffel 55, blue dabba dee.
Oh my God.
That's a good song.
That was like my favorite song when I was like 10 years
Didn't
old.
know what the fuck was going on. Did that? Oh my God! I was definitely in junior high when this fucking song came out.
I had
And
that full CD.
It's fucking. I had one of the now CDs that had that one on it.
Well, like I grew up in the generation who only knew the Crazy Frog version of that song.
Oh man,
Well,
Crazy
listen
Frog
up.
version of that?
Listen up.
What?
Here's a story about a
Little guy that lives
you.
in a blue world. And all day and all night. Okay. But yeah,
I mean, I've heard the song outside that context now.
It Blue was sung by a text to speech.
or Stephen Hawking.
speaking
No,
spell.
listen up. Here's the story.
The Macintosh computer from Blank Check.
World.
God, I haven't thought about Blank Check in 20 years.
There's no fucking way he bought all of that with $1 million. I'm calling horse
This
fucking
is
shit.
90s money. There's a shit. It's
No,
inflation
still
in money.
doesn't matter.
You know-
a mansion, fucking.
Well, on credit.
No.
What about on credit?
No.
Like, how he's
I'm
got
calling
money, we're
bullshit.
gonna-
Well, things were just money was different back then. You like look at that fucking goddamn castle that the kids lived in Home Alone. Sure, it's like there's like 27 fucking people in that house, but like
That was an actual castle. That was an actual castle in Blank Check. Damn near.
I fucking loved the shit out of that movie as a kid.
I watched it as a kid. I remember it. I remember like the back. How could you spend $1 million in 6 days? Like this, motherfucker. He said that. That was a direct quote. It was originally going to be rated R.
I don't know if that's accurate.
IMDb, dude.
Okay.
I mean, anybody can edit that shit, right?
Yeah, that's true.
That canon guy definitely
The
didn't
truth
add
is
that fact
subjective in
to
2021.
the
What
IMDb
is
truth.
true?
But yeah,
Yeah, no, it's a good one. So my next one is Wild Cherries Play That Funky Music.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that was gonna go down
That was
on mine.
the first like funky riff that I ever learned when I started playing bass. And it's still
Oh,
one of
that's
my
a
favorite
good
ones to
one,
play.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While they were dancing and singing and moving to the groove.
When I would fucking like,
So good.
when I learned how to play that little lick on the guitar, I would like just play it for an eternity just to piss people off. Even like just like damn near plucking the string, like bam, 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 get that snap on it.
Yeah.
Hell
That
yeah.
one and The Joker by, was that Steve Miller Band, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played those just back to back all the time. See, we need to, instead of the pop punk band we want to do, we need to get a funk band.
I
And
will
then
not say no.
a pop funk band.
A pop funk band.
We just need a drummer.
a drummer that's really good.
Yeah, a drummer that's very. I'll take good. Not terrible would be fine.
Worst Mickey Mouse ever. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
But best Diamond Star I've ever drawn.
Hell yeah.
That fucking
Yeah.
like Dr. Manhattan meme. If it's going to be a sim with something I respect, in that I want that on a shirt.
Dr.
wearing it.
Manhattan.
Oh my, yes, Dr. Canhattan. That's me all day.
Actually, that's a good idea for a thing for merchandise.
Oh man.
So, Pat, while I'm making this note, what you got?
I kind of went through my top 5 already, but I'll just have some miscellaneous favorites.
Sure.
Much like I would probably put this in the same category as LaRue. Like a very like successful, accomplished musician. It's just whatever reason I didn't really quite land here, but they're very successful in their home country, and that's Estelle and her single American Boy.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like
You know,
that.
that doesn't ring any bells for Estelle's.
Isn't that a fairly new song?
Yeah, it came out.
Yeah,
It was in like the mid 2000s.
Also, there was a guy at work who would play. There's this fucking call it Fortnite song that's basically to the music of that. It's just a kid singing.
I'm wiping out Tomato Town.
It's like I'm a Fortnite gamer. Fortnite. I want to.
Yeah, because like there's definitely like some.
That would be the thing we get copyright struck about.
fucking come at me. Fuck you, YouTube.
It's like the weird like TikTok amalgam versions of like a popular song.
Yeah.
You know, Pat, if that's the sort of thing that you like and it's good stuff, there's a band that I'm about to send you the link for. And it's by band I mean it's just this one French lady, but they're called Christine and the Queens.
Okay.
And the song that I'm sending you is one of my favorites called Tilted. It's a hell of a good song, and their whole discography is a good time. So I think you should check them out. All of you listening also, check them out. Christine and the Queens and the song Tilted. There's a French version and an English language version. They're both very, very good. So yeah. Just
What I love about English and foreign language songs is that the English song it means what it means, but then usually the international version is something wildly different.
unless you're Pitbull.
Mr. Worldwide.
John, what you got?
Okay, let me see. Okay, actually going to bring up, speaking of foreign songs that also have English versions that are not as good.
Yeah, your mic has now come off of the table.
I know, I was trying to save it.
Oh my god,
It
that
did
was
not
a good
go well.
save though.
Yeah, this is-
I mean, as far as like the mic stands like falling off of this table are concerned, that was the tamest of the bunch.
Yeah.
But while Jonathan's fixing
Yeah.
that, let's vamp.
Yeah, we'll go to Ken and then Jonathan, then back to me.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, okay.
there we go.
But anyway, as I was saying,
I'm ready, bitch. I'm here.
you better not skip me, motherfucker.
I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready.
Well, that's a one-hit wonder, right? No. I'll
Yo,
eat your ass.
because you're like a turd in the wind. Anyway,
That would have been great on the bad writing episode.
I cannot believe that was in a fucking movie.
I'm so mad.
It should be in more movies.
It should be. And taken just as seriously. Anywho, international song that has an English version that's not as good, but the German version slaps, is 99 Luftballons.
Yeah.
Which, like many of the songs from that era, including the Future So Bright I Gotta Wear Shades, is about thermonuclear war.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's almost like the 80s were crazy.
Yeah. And then David Hasselhoff solved Germany's problem with communism and tore down the wall.
Yes. And then got really drunk and forgot how to eat a Whopper correctly.
He did.
Then he was in a SpongeBob movie.
Yeah, he's in SpongeBob.
That's
man.
my favorite role he's ever been in.
Liz rocks the fuck out of this song in karaoke. It's amazing.
She's very good.
Yes.
But that's a good song.
Yeah.
It's solid.
Cannon.
Oh, okay. This is
A Story of a Girl.
We already covered
cried
that.
a-
Grab a river and drown the whole
did?
world.
Yeah, that was like Pat's number 2.
Oh, okay. Anyway, although
back an hour ago.
the band in question did not write this song, they did a fantastic cover of it. It's the Ataris' "Boys of Summer" or "The Boys of Summer."
You know, I don't think I've heard that one.
What? How am I the only one who's heard this?
I don't think I've heard it.
Oh,
You're allowed to show it
after
to
the
us.
show, I'm showing
should
you
make a
guys this
note.
one. Yes, got
Yeah,
it.
and
You know
I'm
what?
I'm also going to show y'all. It's right there. I'm going to show y'all that horny
There's
song.
camouflage to this black table. It's like black computers, black table, black pen. I can't see shit on the table.
So no, that should be fun.
Oh wow,
Something to
it's
listen to.
really good. Now I remember they did have a song that came out before this one, but like when this one came out, it was I still hear this one played whenever I'm listening to the alt station in town. Mm-hmm. So hell yeah, I'm definitely making y'all listen to that shit.
Actually, I'm pretty sure the Atari's drummer is one of my favorite dudes to follow on TikTok.
Huh?
Because if it's the same guy, he'll take just clips of people doing songs, like the TikTok where the guy plays Mr. Brightside but one note at a time in different spaces,
Yeah.
and then he'll just add everything else and just do the fucking song with that dude.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
it's really really
That's cool.
cool. But yeah, no, like I got nothing on that one.
Like, have you ever heard the original? Right?
No. Wait, boys.
I forgot who did the original.
Is it a Bryan Adams song?
Somebody who listens to the show is probably going to be like Postman Frank. He was just, how do you fucking not know?
It's a Don Henley song, which I had to look up. I don't know if friend of the show Postman Frank would be mad about a Don Henley song. I don't necessarily know if that's much of his musical taste.
Yeah.
Frank, when you listen to this one, text me and tell me what you think about Don Henley and Boys of Summer.
if that's even like a
like,
spicy take.
I mean, he texted me about Cannibal Corpse on that last.
It's
time
not
we talked
Cannibal
about
Corpse, so it fucking sucks.
it. So my next one, as soon as Cannon's done dying.
I think
I'm sorry, I've never done a Frank impression before.
It's surprisingly good.
That was pretty solid.
I fucking hate cheesecake. Sue me. I'm sorry, Frank. I love you so much.
Wow, way to make fun of Postman
I'm not
Frank.
making fun of him.
It's bad enough that Jonathan ran him over that time.
I thought that was a bit. You really actually backed into Frank?
No.
What happened? I'm sorry.
No, I was speaking in the figurative, the colloquial sense of, hey, I ran into this person, meaning that I saw this person at somewhere. But then fucking Justin runs with this bit that I run into him, and then that transmogrifies into being I backed into Frank, which I did not do.
Okay.
Which, like, Jonathan explained verbatim on an earlier episode.
Jonathan,
I don't know where.
his purple
I'm sorry. I don't know where I was when you explained it the first time, but I apologize.
Do you think I would be here right now if I ran over
I
Frank?
mean, I didn't say like if you backed into him. Like, what if you just like gave him a little boom, like a little kiss? Like you didn't knock him over or anything. You're just like, hey, bud, I'm back here. Don't hit me. Like, oh, hey, Frank, how you doing? Oh, Jonathan.
See there for a minute, you fused the Midwestern with Frank.
I did. I noticed. I fucking noticed, bud. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
We love you, Frank.
I love
You're
you so
amazing.
much, Postman Frank. Is he coming to Double or Nothing?
I hadn't talked to him yet.
Apparently, we're gonna have a fucking squad for Double or Nothing.
Yeah, it grows by the day.
Alrighty, whose turn is
It's gonna be the biggest
my
get together we've had since COVID.
Yeah, at the house.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, my face hurts. I was laughing.
My stomach's killing me now. That hurts. Okay.
Oh man.
My next favorite one-hit wonder is it's a song that pretty much everybody knows, and it's weird to think that it's a one-hit wonder, but it's the Sugar Hill Gang's "Rapper's Delight." Because I said a hip, a hop, a hibby to the hibby, to the hip, hip, hop, and you don't stop. You rock it to the bang, bang boogie, said up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogity beat.
I really liked it when that old lady did it in The Wedding Singer.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
The hip, hop, the hip.
And that's where a lot of people know it from. But like, it's a really good, like, that's what started my love of rap. And that's why I really like more old school sounding rap. Like for me, to enjoy a rap song,
like 80s.
yeah, it's got to have a melody. That's my thing. Like that's why I don't like 50 Cent, but I like Eminem and Dre. I don't like Jay-Z because the ones that are just like there's like the thumps and then like the bop bop bop, like that's not great. But I need like a solid hook that makes it sound like a full song.
Well, I mean, most like rappers, they do the rap, and I mean, as far as like pitch goes, it's super varied. But then they'll have like a hook for the chorus.
Yeah, but it's just I need like a full melody across the entire song. For me, that's just my taste.
I just like music that sounds good.
Yeah, but yeah, Rapper's Delight, Sugar Hill Gang.
Yeah.
Granted, what I think is good, most people don't. So,
You know, in the same vein, they didn't make the list, but Young MC's Bust a Move.
yeah, Bust a
No,
Move,
they don't bust a
Funky
move.
Cold Medina is a good time.
Busting ass.
Run DMC,
Yeah, I love Run DMC. Yeah, MC Hammer. I love MC Hammer.
the Donkey Kong rap.
Yeah.
And let's
He's a
not
hell of a guy.
And let's not forget, it's fucking Geico bringing it back. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there. I mean, it's whoop, there it is. But
Our
still,
most popular TikTok is that time I showed you guys the Mickey Mouse version that actually featured Tag Team.
I wasn't here for that one, but I did see the TikTok.
Yeah, that's when you walked in listening to it, and yeah. Check that out on our TikTok at Caging Greatness.
Yes.
All right,
Watch the
yeah.
ep where we spin the wheel and landed on One Hit Wonder.
Yes, that's totally what we landed on.
It would be amazing if you could edit it and it'd just be like, bloop, One Hit Wonder.
Yeah, just like to get the video down and just take the sound out. All right, we're going to be talking about one hit wonders. Pat.
Well, one of mine was already mentioned, and that was Whoop There It Is by Tag Team.
Yay!
But going in a very different direction, it's not so much I feel like I have a personal attachment to the song as I just like, this is one I love listening to. It's more like it's a one-hit wonder of like a certain era of my life. I remember hearing a lot. I have like a recollection for, even if I don't personally like, that's my jam.
So the nostalgia factor.
Yeah, and that is Because I Got High by Afro.
Yeah! Oh my God! Is it on Justin's list?
It looks like it is.
Oh,
It was going to be number 22, but then we got high.
and then we
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Because my friends in high school, they partook of a certain medicinal substance, and they listened to that song a lot. Also, it was in Jay and Sonic Bob.
I agree.
Because they were in that music video.
I agree with that wholeheartedly. Understand why it's on the list. At the same token,
Token.
this is one of those songs that got played to fucking death.
Oh, yeah.
And oh my God, like one time, a long time ago, I was trying to sleep, and my stepbrother decided to play. It wasn't even Because I Got High. It was the other song, Colt 45, 268, baby, that's all we need. That other fucking song. And had it on repeat all night. Drove me insane. Drove me fucking insane.
Jesus Christ.
And also, do y'all remember that video where he just straight up just punched a woman full blast in the face on stage?
No.
Oh, I don't.
Nope.
I don't remember that.
Nothing.
He was playing a show somewhere. He's playing guitar, and I guess some woman got on stage. I don't know if she was inebriated or not.
Probably.
But she was just there, dancing, vibing, whatever. Probably shouldn't have been there anyway, probably should have been elsewhere, not on the stage. But then, you see Afro Man, he looks over and notices her, and then he turns around and fucking full blown just takes her head off.
God,
all in front of God and everybody.
Jesus Christ.
Like, it's rough. I'm gonna try. Maybe it's on YouTube.
Let's watch domestic abuse.
I'm not approving. Oh no! A little bit of spittle got me in the cheek. I felt it.
I felt it.
Sorry, but yes, because
Anyway,
Jonathan, what you got?
Let me tell you a story about my situation. I was talking to this girl from the U.S. Nation. It's just a Friend by Biz Markie. That was like in high school, legit one of my favorite songs.
I mean, I don't think I've ever. Oh, baby, you got what I need. I think my favorite thing to do with that song is a panel of Dr. Doom from the original Kirby Fantastic Four stuff at a piano, and they've put the lyrics, "Baby, you've got what Doom needs." Holy shit!
Did it show it?
Yeah. Oh god. Cannon just showed us the video of that woman getting knocked the fuck out.
Oh yeah, apparently he was arrested and charged.
I mean,
Oh yeah. Most definitely. Boom! Oh god. Like, never mind. He just like straight up just like turned around and cold
Yeah, he
cocked.
came across town and knocked her fucking down the
Damn,
street.
that was
Jesus
brutal.
Christ.
No good, Afro Man.
But yeah, but Biz
Maybe you should
Markie-
smoke more.
Biz
Calm the fuck
Markie.
down, Afro Man. Jesus.
And Biz Markie getting away from Afro Man beating the shit out of a woman. Biz Markie was not the best singer, but
Oh, we're talking about Biz Markie now.
Yeah.
Yay, okay.
Welcome to this side of the bit, Cannon.
Got what I need.
Like, cause God, he's just off key as hell. But
Oh, yeah.
He sings it with so much conviction,
So much passion.
and God, it is such a good song.
It's a good time.
But I understand why he was a one-hit wonder, though. However, I do like it when he shows up on those like VH1 like top 100 songs of blah blah blah, and Biz Markie is always there, and it's always a good time.
Like he was on a lot of Talking Heads shows for VH1.
Oh
just
yeah,
in general.
all the time.
That's where
Man.
I first saw John Waters.
I watched the shit
Yeah,
out of
that's-
all those Talking Head shows.
A lot
on
of like
VH1.
famous people. Like that's where I first saw John Waters, Chris Jericho, several comedians. Because I didn't watch wrestling until 2015, so
Right.
Chris Jericho was just a funny man I saw on VH1 Talking Head shows.
That's
Cannon.
funny. Yes.
What you got?
A Bitch by Meredith Brooks.
Yes.
Because I was a child, and the fact that the song was called Bitch, and she said bitch in the song, and I was just like, oh, wow, I didn't know you could do the thing. And we just make another one?
Yeah,
High five.
I bet.
Yes.
Because like that was one of the songs like it was like on like top 100 songs of the 90s on VH1.
Yeah.
or some
Oh, yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And I like my mom, like she didn't make us turn it off, but she was like really judgy, like I don't like that song.
Like,
And it's like, well, Mom, you're not a girl boss.
Like, I saw like a Hulk Hogan related meme. I don't remember like it word for word. It was like, I'm Hulk Hogan. Hey there, brother, or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, like I was just like, wow, I didn't know you could do that on TV. Wow.
Wow. But yeah, it was one of those songs. It is like the epitome of like mid to late 90s.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't
also-
actively recall that song. The only thing that's playing in its place is the Ludacris song "Move, Bitch."
Also, I
a
think
good
it's
one.
around the same time. I believe it was like Fiona Apple's "Criminal."
Yeah.
That was definitely a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, but she's done a lot of other good stuff. She does a cover of "Why Try to Change Me Now," like a jazz standard. That's really fucking pretty.
Yeah, she's really talented.
Yeah.
Fiona Apple, like.
The only song I've heard is "Criminal." That's the only one that comes to mind.
Hit, yeah.
I feel like she put out a album recently that was pretty critically acclaimed.
Yeah,
May have,
most of her
huh?
stuff has been critically acclaimed. It just doesn't sell for shit.
Yeah. Oh, I was getting her. I was like, am I thinking of her? And then I was also thinking of Liz Phair, who did not have a great career.
No, she had that one sort of half hit when she completely went against the things that had gotten her to that point and sold out and did a total pop song and then went right back to the shit she was doing before.
You know-
And then she did some like weird shit.
You know,
Yeah, it's
strangely enough, never heard the song, but she was going to come up in the bad writing a topic that
Excellent.
originally planned for
Oh,
the
shit.
show. Yeah, like I said, I did a little bit of digging.
Yeah.
Like, I had nothing when I woke up today, but when I got home at about 5 o'clock, I had a nice little list of shit to go. And then y'all are like, fuck it, we'll do it live.
Well, you just keep your list. 'cause
I'm not mad
we'll go
about
back
it.
to
This has been a great fucking episode. I had more fun on it than I thought I would.
Oh, yeah.
Was it your turn?
It's Canon next.
No, Canon just
I
did
just
one.
did bitch by
Bitch, right? Okay. For me, one of my favorites from the '80s is the Buggles' "Video Killed the Radio Star."
Nah.
Because that's just a solid song, and Postmodern Jukebox does a Queen-inspired cover of it that's excellent. So you should definitely look that one up. But I just love the song. It's just fun. I like the synthy stuff. Like anyone who's listened to the music that I make and that I just put on my YouTube channel, it's very synthy,
Yeah.
and that's my jam, yo.
Oh, hot damn. This is my
So
jam.
yeah, Buggles. Pat.
See, I like straying into aren't they territory. That's Not My Name by the Ting Tings.
Yay!
You know, I had that song fucking ruined for me
Yeah.
because one of my old roommates for a long time, he was one of my best friends, and he just lost his goddamn mind. He would just run around the house singing that fucking song, but like doing just part of the chorus and fucking up the lyrics.
Oh, yeah.
Just over and over and over and over and over and over and over in between watching the goddamn Medea movies every 5 minutes. It was not a good time. And I liked the song the first time I heard it, and then he heard me listening to it, and then he proceeded to fucking ruin it for me.
You got a
What an
sounder
asshole.
version.
Yeah, no, he's kind of an asshole. It's a good song, though.
Yeah, and plus I think the Teen Tings, they're a British band, so they probably have more acclaim and more hits.
Yeah, well, we're going by the American one-hit wonder system because this is American, goddammit.
Yeah, the only place where shit matters. evidently.
American exceptionalism.
Well, let's not do that there, Chief.
Even joking, I still made Jonathan real mad just there.
Wait, what?
Like,
I don't know why we're laughing, but
you got real grumpy all of a sudden.
I wasn't feeling grumpy. But
It's like I was fine before. Now I'm fucking pissed.
that's my secret canon. I'm always angry.
I'm always pissed.
But anyway, my next one was Black Betty by Ram Jam.
Oh my god,
a
they
good
were
one.
bud.
Like that. Oh man, that
Dude, oh man, you see, it was right there. I marked it out for a reason, but you'll know the reason here in a minute there, bud.
God. And then there was what was there was a band from the 90s that kind of had that 70s hard rock edge.
Jet?
No, earlier than that.
I will say I've
early 90s. I think the song Remedy, Hard to Handle.
Oh, the Black Crows.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's sort of what that reminds me of.
Like-
Kind of like Southern rock.
Like I can still fuck with that song. I've even heard some really good covers of that song too.
I mean, it's a good song.
Yeah.
My favorite is the one that takes. You remember the viral video of the old white dude punching the shit out of the old black dude on a bus?
Oh,
And then he says,
ambulance.
Oh, Black Betty.
Ambulance. Yeah.
I'll
It's
still
hilarious.
sing that to myself sometimes.
I can't hear anything else when I hear Black Betty. It's
That's what I always heard it as, even before that video.
Oh man. Jesus, that's that's great.
Amber
I
Lamps.
marked it off the list because I thought of another one, and it's another song that I performed. I was in college. There was a class, and I shit you not, it was basically School of Rock. It was a college course.
Oh, that sounds
you went there,
sick.
learned classic rock songs, and performed shows for a grade. And I thought it was pretty fucking rad, if I do say so myself.
That's
That
sick.
sounds awesome.
And I got to do this little ditty, Mountains, Mississippi Queen.
Yeah, that's on my list too.
Yeah.
God, and as heretical as this going to sound, the first time I heard that was Guitar Hero.
I was familiar with the song before Guitar Hero. Granted, every time it popped up in the queue, I was never mad at it.
Well, I wouldn't
Yeah.
say that's heretical. Guitar Hero and By Extension Rock Band, they were made to both celebrate and to share like some of the best music that a lot of kids that age wouldn't have heard of.
Oh, well, yeah, that's how I heard a lot of like really good
It's like the
classic rock.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Now CDs, but not corporate sellout.
Like so many,
Yeah.
I got introduced to so many bands through Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
really
such
like
good
it.
stuff.
And I was
That's what got me into metal bands.
I went. Liz and I. It was our anniversary yesterday, and we went to Dave and Buster's. It was my first time at a Dave and
Did they have
Buster's.
a Guitar Hero?
They did, but it was fucking down. They were doing maintenance on it, and I could have cried.
Well, you guys know I still have my 360 with my Guitar Hero bass controller, my guitar controller, and my microphone. I just don't have drums. Oh, man. And I've got Rock Band 1 and 2 and like a shitload of downloaded stuff that I have.
That'll also carry over to the karaoke party because that is
Yeah.
karaoke the game.
Yeah, that's what we used to do.
Can we do that soon?
I would
I'll
not
bring
say
it
no
whenever
to
you
a
guys
rock
wanna
band
do it.
party.
We'll fucking do it.
I'm down.
Because you
when-
guys have a better sound system than I do. We'll go nuts.
Man.
Ooh,
God,
I'm getting tinglies. Whoa, yeah.
I was one of those insane people who beat Through the Fire and the Flames on Expert.
Fuck
Nice.
off. No, you didn't. Did you cheat?
No, I didn't
You
cheat.
be. Oh my god.
I like most of the time I did, but I did do it once without cheating.
Like we would constantly play that one. All of us without cheating could only do it on hard in college, and so we turned it into a fucking game, right? Like we would gun after the high score every time. So one time, my buddy who would always win, who would always get the high score, he left for the night. He also left his phone behind while he was out partying. So I was in his room. I beat his high score. I took a picture of it and on his phone and made it his background on his phone.
Excellent.
That is a level of petty that I love.
When he got back to the room. Oh, by the way, he's on Twitch. Shout out to a Thunderclam. Give you a little shout out there. If you like Twitch, if that's your bag, he's on there. He saw that, and I woke up to a text the next morning like, "You motherfucker!" I was like, "Yeah, I did that."
God.
But yeah, God, I miss Guitar Hero. When they introduced that new controller, I mean,
Oh, yeah, that was doo-doo.
I want the tried and true, like legit Guitar Hero.
like the 5 buttons,
The next-
green, red, yellow, blue, orange.
when we go to Magic City, and instead of hanging out at that doo-doo ass bar in the hotel, when we're going to fucking Dave and Buster's, that fucking Guitar Hero machine better be operational. Because I shit you not, I'll spend about 100 points alone on that machine. People are like, "Sir, can I play?" Fuck you, kid. You don't even know what this is. Sorry. Hey, Pat.
All right, Justin.
Sorry.
So my next one it annoys several people I know,
Oh, good.
but I love it. It's Joey Scarberry, and it's the theme from The Greatest American Hero.
I do not know what that
Oh,
is.
I know what this is.
Yeah, I know what this is.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer.
No.
Oh, it's so good. I'm going to send it to you.
They did a Family Guy bit about it. Does that help?
Yeah.
And before
No,
that, it was a
doesn't.
Seinfeld bit.
And before that, it was just the theme song to the show.
Yeah, I just always
Well,
thought.
honestly, it sounds
But it's
like
been in better bits than the show that it came from.
it sounds like
Yeah,
the
the
theme
show was
song.
shit.
But somehow, like it was just endeared itself. Even though I thought that the main guys would look a complete goober. Like look it up, Greatest American Hero. Look it up.
I'm messaging it to you right now.
Okay.
The song, at least.
But you know what? It kind of like you singing it reminds me of the theme song to Perfect Strangers, which has no right to slap as hard as it does.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Standing tall on the wings of my dream.
And another one of mine, since I'm only on number 10 out of 27, and we're
Yeah, go ahead and name a stack of them.
Yeah, next one is one of Jonathan's favorite songs in the entire world. And
Oh, yay.
I always played it on the jukebox when I was there, and that is Dexy's Midnight Runners, Come On Eileen.
Oh, Jim, that was on mine.
Yeah.
You don't like that song?
You
don't like
I can't fuck with it. I don't know what it is. I just don't like that song.
Oh, my God. When that song comes on in the kitchen, like, I scream it annoyingly. I don't care. I don't care if there's 2 people out front or a full fucking house. Granted, if it's a full house, I'm probably too busy to be singing that shit. But if I'm back there and I'm vibing, and Come On Eileen comes on, I'm just going to say the customers are going to hear me sing it. It's a
one
thing
of the-
that's going to happen.
It's just
dinner
one-
and a show, fuckers. Shit.
It's one of those things. I understand why people like it. I get it, but like also, it's just not me. I just
You're
can't get-
honestly the only person I've ever met who doesn't like it.
And I think it's because my dad ruined that song for me by just
very
like
fair.
overplaying it. Or he wouldn't overplay it. He would just do like sing the chorus to that song over and over and over and over and over and over.
Right. That's why I hate the song "I Love Rock and Roll" by Joan Jett.
Also,
'Cause
that
my-
song is really fucking repetitive anyway.
It's not a great song, and it was my mom's favorite song, and she couldn't sing for shit, and she danced like Eileen from Seinfeld, and she would just like go nuts on it. I'm just like, I hate this song anyway.
Like
and I hate
Elaine?
it more. Yeah, Elaine, yes, thank you.
You called her Eileen.
Come on, Eileen.
Come on, Eileen.
I knew
Yeah.
who you meant.
Have you seen that picture that went viral of like this like themed party, like a costume party, and a chick showed up with a name tag that said Eileen, and her entire outfit looked like someone had jizzed all over her.
Oh shit!
Y'all not seen that?
No.
This.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Wait, what was this Seinfeld bit again? It's ringing very vague
Oh
bells.
wait, Elaine just couldn't dance.
Oh yeah, she was a shitty
she was
dancer.
a shitty
no,
dancer.
well, why would she come for? Never mind.
Wait, no, they had nothing to do
Eileen,
with
not
Seinfeld.
Elaine. Like she had the same tag said Eileen is come on Eileen.
He said they had a Eileen bit in Seinfeld, but I was like, wait, what? No.
Hey, see,
You're crossing your streams there, buddy.
yeah, it crossed my stream, and I'm like, what was that bit in Seinfeld? I remember there was the Master of Your Domain bit, but
And then-
I didn't think it got that weird.
Yeah, because I remember that the urban legend of like the Seinfeld episode that got too real.
Another one I like is by a guy named Rockwell, who did a song called "Somebody's Watching Me."
Yes,
And Michael Jackson did the background vocals for that, like the backup vocals. But
makes
yeah,
sense.
he was like a son of like a big Motown producer.
Barry Gordy, I think it was one of Barry Gordy's kids.
Yeah, and he just was not good. And
No, it was a fun song though,
I mean,
because of Michael Jackson.
yeah.
Because nobody knows like the regular verses, but
They-
it's like,
they only know-
I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I get no privacy.
Oh wow.
DMCA.
Which I think,
DMC.
I think the Timbaland, the producer, I think he took his whole thing from Sexy Back from that bit.
Oh, really?
Because like you hear the intonations, it's like, because I get no privacy, and then like take it to the chorus.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's that's his whole shtick.
no, that's a good song.
That's a good song. And then the last one for this group, since we're just plowing through them now, is Bobby McFerrin's "Don't Worry, Be Happy."
That's one of my
Okay,
dad's favorite
yeah.
songs.
I like that song.
I mean, I will-
it pleases me.
As far as ones that I've have written down on paper, I only have 3 more. I can blast through them, and we
Yeah,
can just
I only
talk.
have one more.
Okay,
Well, Pat, what's yours? We keep going in circles. Just do chunks.
I'd be surprised if y'all know this one. And like, I'll admit, it's probably just like a basic white girl like '90s like song, but like "The Way I Am" by Ingrid Michaelson.
I got nothing.
I've never heard
No.
that one.
It's
I've
some
heard
of
of Ingrid Michaelson, but I don't.
Do a
I'm not
ditty
familiar
from it.
with the song.
We've all been doing ditties.
I'm trying to think
Loud
how,
ditties.
Let them all come after us.
how to do it. Oh yeah, if fucking Ingrid Michaelson from the goddamn '90s like start trying to put us over,
That's
a
going to be
barrel.
the only one that tries to sue us.
Just like, I'm not known for much, bitch. This is mine. But you might have seen the music video. Maybe it's like of a girl and her boyfriend's like an old timey clown, and there's like all the people like dressed up in clown makeup and are making fun of her because she's not dressed like a clown.
Sounds terrifying.
Yeah, that sounds awful and completely unfamiliar to me.
I have no idea.
I mean, my random ass was just watching fucking MTV when I was like 9 years old. And you know what? That's a bop to my 9-year-old brain. But,
Hell yeah, sure.
I listened back, God, a few years ago, and it's still was pretty cool. I
Damn,
like it.
Pat's got the emphysema.
Yeah, I fucking
he got that goddamn emphysema.
I got the fucking mesothelioma. I am entitled to financial compensation.
Do you want to run through yours first or me?
How many you got left, Jonathan?
I got quite a few.
Yeah. Let's hit Cannon's 3.
All right.
And then
Well,
we'll just plow through yours and mine because I've been crossing some off of my list shit like the Verve's Bittersweet Symphony, Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back, Right Said Fred's I'm Too Sexy.
That was one of the ones I was going to talk about. Was
Well,
Baby Got
You
Back?
can talk about Baby Got Back then, because I crossed it off on my list.
So good.
Yeah, Kenan, hit us with yours. What you got left?
All right, on just some of my personal favorites, the final three I have written down on paper is Matthew Wilder, "Break My Stride."
Oh,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a really good song.
I just like, it's one of those songs that when it comes on, you just feel fucking happy.
Yeah.
Like you're just, you know what, you just start bouncing for no goddamn
Because
reason.
you know what? Ain't nothing gonna break my stride.
Ain't nothing gonna hold me down.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Like they were like I love that song anyway, but when the TikTok was going around, I forget which Pokemon it was, but it showed him in the Pokedex just like do 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 to that song, and it was really cute. And I loved it.
no. And we talked about these guys off the pod because I don't really think I 100% consider them a one hit wonder, but I wanted to talk about them anyway. The Wallflowers, One Headlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always enjoyed the Wallflowers. In fact, I think he is more talented than his dad. Controversial opinion there. But
Yeah, I mean,
Who is his dad?
Bob Dylan.
yeah. As a songwriter,
Jacob Dylan, correct?
Yeah, it's Jacob Dylan. As a songwriter, purely songwriter, Bob Dylan is tough to fucking beat.
Is he, though?
He is, but like as a songwriter, just because if you think about some of his best songs, like as a songwriter, he's tough to beat, but as a performer, it's not quite as much because
I feel the same way.
All Along the Watchtower.
Yeah,
you know, there's
yeah,
like
yeah.
5 versions of that are better than his.
The best one being the Hendrix.
Of
version.
course,
Of course.
You know, and there's so much shit that he's written that other people have done that are really, really good and much better than what he did.
He kind of reminds me of Leonard Cohen in that way.
Yeah, very Leonard Cohen like. Yeah, because as a songwriter, tough to beat, top tier, like S tier, like top 5 ever. But as a performer, especially these days where he sounds like he's fucking dying as soon as he gets on stage, you know, it's tough. It's real tough.
Yeah, and I know like part of it is sort of that folksy charm.
Yeah.
I'm just not as big a fan of the really good boys.
That is probably my best musical impression, though. I can do like a Rolling Stone because I have harmonicas and I have the harmonica holders. And
Oh, that's
yeah,
I just love the bit from Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. It's like, people are saying that you're sounding a lot like Bob Dylan. Well, maybe Bob Dylan sounds a lot like me. You're like, and the three-eyed monkey, and maybe sitting around in Hallelujah, Senorita.
but there are a lot of really good songs that he's done that are just fantastic. I Don't Think Twice is really good. Susan Tedeschi did a cover of that was excellent. You know, All on the Watchtower. Just a lot of really good
Knocking
shit.
on Heaven's Door.
Yeah, Like a Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
The Times They Are a Changin'.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Gather round people.
Now that's one where I really like his performance.
Yeah, like
it really fits that.
Yeah, like that's the best part of the Watchmen movie that Zack Snyder did.
Oh
that
yeah,
opening.
hands down.
So good.
Anyway, what was your last
Yes.
one?
And my very last one that I have written down on the papers is Simple Minds, Don't You Forget About Me.
You know, I don't like The Breakfast Club. I don't like 16. I don't like John Hughes movies. So
You don't like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
that's the only one that I can watch.
Okay.
And I like it well enough, but I can't help but feel like this intense empathy for John Candy's character and for Steve Martin's character. Because like, I get the joke is Steve Martin wants to go home for Thanksgiving and John Candy keeps fucking shit up, right? But I just feel bad for both of these dudes. And so the end of it where they become friends and they go
And where he invites him
yeah,
to...
that's really great. But like the hour and a half lead up to that is really tough for me to watch.
Yeah.
But I
do like that song.
Yeah,
It's
like
just-
the
it's
song
hard
is
to
great. Like
separate.
I don't hate John Hughes movies. I mean,
It just had the Breakfast Club had the most unnecessary movie makeover in history.
nah.
She was cuter as the goth girl, not just whatever they put a bow in her head. It's like, she's pretty.
Yeah. And also honorable mention to Eve 6 Heart in a Blender song. Also, their Twitter is fucking hilarious.
Which one's that one? Oh, Wanna Put My Tender Heart in a Little...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
their Twitter's hilarious. You should check them out if you haven't already. He'll like just tweet random people like, "Hey, have you heard the Heart in a Blender song? I heard it's pretty great."
Fantastic.
Okay, I'm going to hit you with a trilogy of early 80s one-hit wonders.
Do it.
Starting with Gary Newman's Cars.
That's a fantastic song.
Here in my car is really good. I Ran by A Flock of Seagulls.
I enjoy that one. That's a solid one.
And I fucking love this song. You Spin Me Right Round by Dead or Alive.
That's not a bad song. Out of the three, that's my least favorite. But I like those songs.
Cars would definitely be my least favorite of the three you mentioned. Sorry, that song just annoys me.
I can like the thing is I'm not going to go out of my way to listen to fucking Gary Newman.
Yeah,
but like if it comes on like if for some
here
reason
in my car, listening
like if I'm in my car, here in my car,
literally in my car while the car is carring in cars.
If I actually had a radio, that totally wasn't stolen.
I'm really sad that no one could see the two of you doing really shitty robots while doing the Here in My Car.
Let me see your fucking robot. Huh? Bullshit! Get out of here!
Oh, come on, that was.
If you would see this at home, ladies and gentlemen, you would see Justin doing a shitty robot too. So fuck you.
And then I'm just going to blow through these right quick. This is a quadrilogy of early '90s hits.
It's a Cornetto plus one.
Nice.
I'm Too Sexy.
That was on my list.
Right said Fred.
Yep.
Classic.
I mean, it's not a good song. But Ice Ice Baby.
That was a great song when Queen and David Bowie did it.
Yeah, it's definitely under pressure.
But it's different. It's that little change. It's that little change. Ding, 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 ding.
Fuck you, Vanilla Ice.
Ting, 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 ting,
Yeah, it's
ting,
like,
ting.
dude, you totally ripped off that bass line.
I got dangled over a balcony once.
It's the only
Allegedly.
By Suge Knight. That did happen.
The only crime that Suge Knight committed that I fully support.
Yeah, it's like, honestly, you should have dropped.
I mean, he did fully support him. He would have died otherwise.
Another one that is just bad, but like funny bad, is Rico Suave.
Rico.
Oh,
That
man.
one.
That's a throwback.
That one hurts.
Good Lord.
Like I said, it's not a good song. It may be a tidge problematic.
My dad used to say that, like, he was just all about that song all the time.
You might as well just hit me with the that girl is poison.
Hey, now.
Oh no!
I will not tolerate any Belle Biv DeVoe talking
Boo.
shit.
Boo.
It's a good ass song.
Boo.
I do not know that one, but the last one is another one where I'm like, is this a good song? I mean, it's memorable. Is EMF's Unbelievable.
I like that song.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Unbelievable.
OSW Review has an amazing fucking bit where it's that song, but they intersplice all the times Vince McMahon on commentary says, unbelievable.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's fucking great. I love it.
Another good bit is back when Kraft was with a very specific type of packaged cheese. It's basically crumbs of cheese.
What the fuck?
Unbelievable.
And the band got back together to re-record that song as Crumbelievable for this short-lived Kraft cheese product.
Pat.
That was great.
Patrick,
That-
I love you, Pat.
I haven't thought about that in what feels like a millennia. And guess what? For that, guess what? Pat? I even gave him a second or two to prepare. Still got him. Are these your shoes?
All right. Do you want to go?
Sure, I'll throw out a
Also, I
few.
did want to say I'm Too Sexy is a song I could totally see Christopher Daniels singing at karaoke.
Yeah, I can
Because
see
he
that, yeah.
looks like Right Said Fred.
He does. He's very right said Freddish. All right. I mentioned earlier Hanson, but not because of Mbop, but because they had a lot of other good songs, including the one that I would recommend looking up is Thinking About Something. That's a really good song.
I've heard they're like the stuff they've been producing throughout the years has been really good.
Yeah, no, they had it was
I mean, and I don't, as far as like those like cheesy late 90s like kids hits,
Yeah.
like Bop is pretty good.
yeah, no, they're not bad. It's just their newer stuff is so much better.
Yeah, well, I mean, because they were kids
Yeah.
in the late 90s.
I also adore Semisonic's Closing Time,
Oh, that's a good one.
and that lead singer is on TikTok, and he's quite fun.
Working in the restaurant industry most of my life, I hate that goddamn song. So, hey guys, we're about to shut her down, and somebody would play it, and I'm just like, I will fucking put your head in the deep fryer.
I could understand.
Balls too.
I also love Eagle Eye Cherry's Save Tonight, which I played for you guys.
Oh
earlier.
yeah, that was the first time hearing that song.
Yeah, it's a good song. Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus.
You see, like I said this one off pod too. Like, I swear I haven't heard this until like a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
Honestly, me too.
I like that song. It was formative years. You know, I heard the song when I was in high school, and yeah, I was kind of a teenage dirtbag, so I get it,
Baby. And also, when the
But
chorus
do you
hit,
listen
I
to
thought
Iron Maiden, baby.
when
I did not.
when the chorus
Well,
hit,
you should, because Iron Maiden's great.
I swear, I guess I was wrong. I was wrong. I thought when the chorus hit, they like brought in a female vocalist.
Yeah, no,
I honestly thought it was a female vocalist.
no, that was just him. Yeah.
And it's like, yeah,
I mean,
bravo, bro.
Another one that I love, but a lot of people hate it because it got oversaturated thanks to American Idol, is "Bad Day" by Daniel Powter.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. So that was the third song I ever learned to play on piano. That's still my go-to for if I'm sitting at the
Your
end, just wanna
song became the anthem of the losers.
play it. Well, I mean, they had a pretty bad day.
I mean, he probably. Hey, if he got paid,
like, thinking back on that, that was really fucked up.
if he
Yeah.
got
that was really fucked up
Hey,
for them to play
if
that.
he was okay to get paid every time that song played
Yeah.
on an episode, you know, more power to him.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, it became the theme for the loser.
Well, and also just imagine like the losers. Like that's got to be a spin.
The losers.
It's like because you had a bad day.
Yeah, like I would never like that song again if that were me. But it wasn't me, so I love that song.
But-
Also, I'm not sure if they're one hit wonder, but I like Hot Shell Ray.
Who?
They did Tonight. Been a really, really messed up week. 7 Days of Torture, 7 Days of Bitter. Girlfriend and cheat on him. No, nothing. Really?
Is that the tonight?
Yeah, that's the one.
That one?
I
Is it
do-
fucked up? I thought that was Train.
Yes.
That sounded like the lead singer of Train to me.
And they rewrote the song recently with COVID lyrics.
Of course.
It's like "Stay Your Ass Home Tonight." It was pretty funny.
Tonight. All right.
I like it.
You're going to be coughing up in my side tonight.
I'm not a
But
fan.
my final song, the one that I've saved for the very end, because I know that it's going to get stuck in everyone who's listening's head. When all I have to do is say the opening line. Are you ready for this?
Oh, no.
I want all of you to listen real close, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5.
Yeah, okay.
that was on my list.
I thought that was going in another direction. I'm glad I was wrong.
What did you think it was
I
gonna
thought
be?
you were going to hit me with Sex and Candy.
Oh, no, that would have been hilarious and a callback to 2.5 hours ago. But, no, Mambo number 5. I love Mambo number 5. I love Lou Bega. You know, like that old school jazzy Mambo like, singer-song. Like, that era of music is my favorite era of music. So, yeah,
Oh, man.
Mambo number 5
Honorable mention to Zoot Suit Riot.
by the Cherry Poppin' Daddies.
Throw back a bottle of beer.
Actually, the video we were watching about the guy talking shit about people's band names, that was the first one on the list.
Oh.
And Jonathan was completely unfamiliar with them.
Yeah,
I'd never heard of
They
that.
were definitely a one-hit wonder. That was their one and only.
Yeah. But no, the Cherry
They should
Poppin'
be-
Daddies, Real
that-
Big Fish,
They should go to jail.
Brian Setzer
Yeah.
Orchestra. I love ska music. Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Yeah.
I love
The impression
Mighty
that
Mighty
I
Boss
get
Tones.
is one of my favorite fucking songs
That's
of
a
all
great
time.
s-
Why didn't I put that on the list? Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
you should also check out Simmer Down, one that they did, and Someday I Suppose. Those were also great Boss Tone songs.
This is a guilty pleasure of mine. The Callings, Wherever You Will Go.
I can't stand that song. That one's bad for me.
Man, you know, here's what always confused me. Santana recorded a song, and there's two different versions of it with two different vocalists. One of them is the lead singer of The Calling, which I feel does the better version of the song in general. But he did another version with Chad Kruger for Nickelback.
that song?
And, of course, that's the one that got famous and big. So the other one got swept under the rug.
I didn't
But
even know
yeah,
there was a.
oh, why don't you when I get together?
See,
And
the
you
only-
can't say Santana's a one-hit wonder because he has hits.
Oh,
for
yeah,
days.
no, yeah.
yeah.
The only song I know by The Calling is For You that was on the Daredevil 2003 soundtrack.
I don't even
That's
remember
fair.
that one. And I listened to, I've seen that soundtrack, and I fucked with all the band, pretty much all the bands that were on that soundtrack.
Yeah, Jonathan, you want to go ahead and plow through the rest. We're
Yeah.
running
Oh,
pretty
I didn't know
late.
you had more.
Yeah, I got 4 more.
Okay.
One, I don't know why I put this on here. Like I must have been on something. One of Us by Joan Osborne.
Don't even know that.
What if God was one of us?
Oh, wow. That's I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I like it for the Austin Powers joke, but that's about it.
A song that I absolutely loathe, but got really big when I started high school. "Shake It" by Metro Station.
That was actually on my list before I marked it off. I want to like that song, but that one dude, the previously popular one in the band that doesn't do the music, that guy's a shithead.
I believe it.
I think he's a Cyrus, maybe.
It's Miley Cyrus's brother.
Yeah, no, that dude's a piece of shit. The other guy's the one who does the actual music.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
But these next 2 are big.
Okay.
One, I don't know if I'd consider a one-hit wonder because CeeLo Green has had other projects that have been really successful. But "Crazy."
Crazy's good.
Oh, that's not the word I thought you were going to go.
Oh, were you talking about "Fuck You"?
Yeah.
No, it was
like one of the 2 hit wonders.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised none of us have mentioned "1,000 Miles"
That's
by
literally
Vanessa Carlton.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. No, I was trying not to think of it.
There's a band called Lower Than Atlantis that does a pretty great cover of that song.
Jonathan, don't crumple that. We need it for the Spotify playlist.
Oh, I already ate mine. I'm sorry. I thought this was the candy bar taste test.
Damn it!
When is our version of the candy? When do y'all want to do Cajun candy, hey?
Yeah, when are we going to do like a Taco Bell taste test? I want Taco Bell. I'm getting Taco Bell for lunch tomorrow. I like Taco Bell.
Well, funny you mentioned that because part of my plug was going to be if go check out the AYCH feed. We did the Taco Bell value menu taste test. It's where we try
Jesus Christ.
7
That's 11 o'clock. Holy shit.
the items on the Taco Bell menu live and in person, and it's the most chaotic fucking thing I ever had to try to wrangle.
Yeah, I believe at one point I just like scream very loud.
Oh man, editing that one's going to be a
Yeah,
bitch.
Pat's forehead vein was throbbing pretty hard the first 30 minutes or so. But aside from on that, Pat, where can the people find you? Because we are running so fucking late.
Yeah, because like I said earlier, we didn't pace this one out at all. The problem with just shooting off the cuff is that it could go long and we don't have any sense to rein it in. But anyhow, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd as John Lost His Name in my art. On Facebook at John Lost His Name Art.
My name is Jonathan. You can follow me at JONIABOI24 and John Hudson 12 on the Letterboxd.
I am That Cannon Guy. You can find me at That Cannon Guy on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd.
I'm Justin, Captain Jimmy. You can find me at Captain Jimmy Shit. Just follow the link tree. It's fine. And just as a final plug, because I really like the guy, go check out Isaac Hunter's song, "You Can Be My National Treasure." I think that it's a parentheses song, but Isaac Hunter, National Treasure is the title. And it's very, very good.
Jonathan
so check it out.
Jonathan is now Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Jonathan
Reindeer.
has colored the tip of his nose red with a marker.
Yes.
Jonathan is ready for Red Nose Day.
Thank you for joining us for this absolutely ridiculous bullshit episode. Probably the most bullshit, but the most fun.
Yeah, I had a good
I've
time.
had a good
This has
time
been a
with
good
this.
time. Check out the AYCH show where we did the Taco Bell. Check out our
But
merch
what about
page.
the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell?
We need that. We need it. Need it.
Check out our merch page at tpublic.com/user/caging leave us reviews. Tell us how
Yes.
handsome and funny we are. And
Thank you for listening. Thank you for putting up with us.
Yeah, if you made it to the end of this show, kudos to you, man, because this is like 2.5 hours.
Oh, wow. This is going to be a chunky boy.
Yeah, it's a chunky boy. It was pretty uncaged.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, and we will see you guys next time. We have a whole slew of Cage movies lined up. Believe it or not, we're actually getting back to the thing we're named for.
Yeah, it's almost as if right now the Cage of Greatness is only 40% Cage content.
I think that's a pretty generous estimate. At this point.
Actually, I looked it up. It's like 41.86% Cage content.
He did the math.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. After the next month and a half or so, it should be much higher than that.
Oh yeah.
We'll see.
So yeah, this will probably should be. Who knows? We might be back with straight shooting. Pew, pew.
TM with the full cast this time. Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for listening to us. Again, leave us reviews. Check out the merch page. Just tell us you like what we do because it makes us feel good on the inside.
Yeah.
It's like also when we shit.
Yeah.
I shitted.
Hey Pat.
Goodbye, you guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
UnCaged.